telling you they can take care of everything you want, from business cards all the way up to posters, anything. And we're live. Welcome to the morning show, ladies and gentlemen. It's DJ Scottie in the house and Ashley in the wheelchair. And these other two people that are not saying anything.
Militarymike reporting for duty.
You're like really loud.
Like super duper
I
loud.
swear to God, every day.
Mike said it too.
I didn't say nothing.
You said super duper loud.
He was just repeating what you said. Like a parrot. How about we get you in some good headphones?
I like these headphones.
Yeah, but all you do is complain about them every friggin' day.
And I cannot lie.
Only every other day.
Itty bitty earbuds just ain't for me.
And we're live, and Stephanie is for the moment.
What you gonna do?
Really, I don't have to do anything that you can't just do to yourself.
That didn't come out right.
Well, yes. And please don't paint any worse image than what just popped up in my own mind.
You did it.
No, I have not done it. And especially not with you.
Of course not.
God, somebody hand me a Schlitz malt liquor bull to paint a better picture.
Ooh, are we doing that today? Are we doing that today?
But you can.
Yeah, I thought we were doing it today. Because I'm ready. I'm ready to drink. Y'all watched the Republican National Convention last night?
Nah.
It was pretty cool.
I tried, but
yeah, it's not for the non-politicals.
What?
The Republican National Committee.
You watched that last night?
Yeah.
A lot of people asked if I watched it, and I was like, nah.
It's
I had more important things like Zaylee.
Yeah. Believe me, if I had a pimple on my butt, it would have been more important. But
so fill us in on this. The biggest thing I can laugh about is this idiot that we have as a president, and then his other idiot, which is his wife. When they are now trying to say that this stupid biatch must have copyrighted the words that I think I've heard my entire life, and half of America has probably said their entire life. And I mean, back on the Little House on the Prairie kind of days, it was probably being said. John Wayne's movies and Clint Eastwood's movies, and I think it's always been said, with hard work, you can probably blah, 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 blah. Shut up. For them to say that Trump's wife plagiarized. Okay, y'all. DJ Scottie is fixing to plagiarize that stupid biatch that's the president's old lady. With hard work, you might actually get something. Boom. There you go. Because God knows ain't nobody ever said it besides her.
I'm kind of, I guess I'm not understanding the way you're saying it, but I get you.
You get my point. It's called a joke. It's called making fun of a stupid situation for the news and everybody to say that the Trump's old lady is plagiarizing. It's not a novel. Well, the woman's saying stuff that our parents told us, our grandparents told our parents, the great-grandparents told our great-grandparents. I mean,
she's saying something that from the dawn of time has always been said.
Here, I can give you an example.
I can
give you an example.
Yeah, please do. And I don't want it to be plagiarized.
Okay, here we go. Stephanie.
Yes.
Good morning. DJ Scottie. Good morning.
He just plagiarized. Good morning.
Man, I'm suing his white ass.
And
can I sue him too?
You can't do that. You can't do that.
If it was,
sir, you got to come up with something else. Just look at me. Just look at me and say morning. Don't even put good in front of it, because I don't want you to do something that would make you look bad.
You know, when I walked to the door, remember you guys were talking about something, and I went, America. Well, that's
plagiarizing.
I mean, I guess I don't know, man. How lame-o is that, though? That's
man. I think I've heard that before, Mike. You can't say that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Stuff that's never been said before. Lame-o.
I've heard it before. You guys stop. Zip it. Wait a minute. That was in a movie.
She did. She's very elegant.
Which one?
Hillary.
Wow.
Nobody ever said that before.
You got to worry about that being plagiarized. Go ahead and say the next thing that nobody's ever said before. I'd hit that.
Yeah, Michelle Obama's hot.
Do you hear me?
That depends.
like a silver.
Wait a minute. I just heard the redneck come out of you because I said, and here's what I already knew what Stephanie was going to say. I said, let's say something that's never been said before about Hillary. I'd hit that. But Stephanie thought, yep, I'd hit that with my minivan.
Exactly.
I knew.
Good one.
When the wheels on the bus go round and round and her, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. That's been said before.
Yeah,
wait a
that's
minute.
even been sung.
I can't say, wait a minute. That's been said before, too. Stephanie said it to her uncle.
Well,
Uh-huh.
ouch, that got hurt a little bit.
Right. Wait, don't say ouch. That's what Stephanie said to her uncle, too.
Well, no, you can't sigh. That's been said before.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It really is. It really
It's
is.
been said.
Well,
How about the fact of this? Let's look at it this way. If the only thing you can do is complain about that, then you ain't got shit to complain about.
That's probably
Right.
the
That
point
means
to
you couldn't
take
find
away from
anything
it.
else to talk about.
How about all the people that are sitting in a room watching it that are Democrats, that are Hillaryites, and they're like,
Oh, you mean criminals?
yeah, they're all sitting in a room watching it, and then she said that, and they all looked at each other. Somebody do research. Oh my God, that's almost exactly what Hillary said 50 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, oh come on, your life sucks. I guarantee it. Those people either telemarket when Hillary doesn't make it, or they go be Jehovah's Witnesses.
Or they are.
I said it.
Ooh.
I said it. Come to my door. Let me tell you something.
Come on, knock on my door.
Yeah.
I got a
I'll
Glock
be
waiting for
you.
Oh my God.
I got a hollow point. So I believe she is just she's a beautiful woman. Of course, she did all
Who?
that modeling.
Trump?
Ivanka. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man.
Not Ivanka.
They need to get past all that.
I'm just gonna say Mrs. Trump because I don't want to pronounce.
Yeah, that's why I just say
mispronounce her
Trump's all right.
Yeah, it's like more
Milena
or something
I think
like
is how it's
that.
actually. But the woman speaks 5 languages, and they're tough languages. They're not like the simple crap like Pig Latin, like freaking Michelle Obama.
Like redneck and knees.
Yeah, like Hillary. Hillary speaks whatever language she's in front of people. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
If she's in front of metal workers, then it's like, we'll put our backs to the ground.
One of the listeners, when I was making the joke about, that's what Stephanie said about her uncle. I just got, no, can you say ouch? Not just ouch, but ouch. You're on my hair. That's what Stephanie said to her brother daddy.
Dang, man.
Like her sister cousin.
And you know how this works. It's from a listener.
It's from a listener.
I know,
so.
right? So I can't say
No,
nothing.
it is right there.
Whenever we say that, it's always so funny. Okay, so
you met him. You tried to kiss his tattoo on his neck the other night.
probably. So you get this very elegant, very intelligent woman up there speaking. And, because she did the modeling thing, you can see that there's a very conscious effort to keep her relatively covered up.
Well, now because so many people are trying to talk trash about it.
And
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that Obama's wife looks like she should be playing on the NBA.
Oh my God. NBA.
Yeah, I think
NFL.
I think that's really Dennis Rodman dressed up good.
Hey, get this. I heard that now that the UFC is sold, that they're going to allow former first ladies in the octagon.
Oh, so her and the one that's the transgender can fight now. It'll be two drag fights.
2 drag fights.
Well, it'd be like going to a Mexican sombrero party where they're doing cockfights in the backyard.
I got to put drops of ice. Can you imagine Michelle Obama in this ring from 1600 Pennsylvania?
The 2 of them in the backyard be dueling pistols.
Oh man, I don't think you could shoot Michelle Obama. I think the bullets would bounce off.
I'm talking about the wieners, dude. Dueling pistols because they're transgender. Oh my God, Mike, where did you go?
Oh God, that was. And I almost said deep.
Well, that would really
be really shallow of me.
So it'd be shallow on them.
Oh God, can I just look at pictures of Taylor Swift?
She should be a linebacker for the Falcons.
I swear, man.
What, the team's already not a losing enough team?
Oh my God. You ever seen those big gorillas that
Stephanie's looking at
advertise?
porn on her phone, man.
Steph,
How are you going to look at porn and carry on conversations with us?
and not share with us?
No, dude. Have you seen the porn that she watches?
No.
Like when barnyard animals go wild.
Or whatever.
You better become a soundboard's not hooked up. Let me just fix that.
One barnyard animals go wild.
I was actually trying to find that story that Mike was talking about to see,
Oh, the sign on the side of the road?
Out with it.
Yeah.
And as I type that in,
oh God, that's just
there is actually a Facebook page with that name. Look,
man, that is just not cool, man.
Yeah, and what's funny, it's not funny, but Ice-T years ago did a song called Cop Killer.
Yeah,
and they're going to start making a big deal out of that.
Yeah.
I'm
that is ridiculous.
You know what?
And you know what's sad is he plays the cop on TV now.
Oh yeah,
so he's
for years.
That's gonna come back, and I'm not gonna say come back to bite him in his ace. What I'm saying is it's just gonna come back and be a little annoying to him.
Well,
because what he did in a previous life, as far as being the guy,
Now, when he first took that job as the cop on, was it like Special Victims Unit, something like that?
Yeah.
Didn't he take it? Wasn't there a lot of blowback back then?
There was a little bit. I mean,
Well, I imagine it's going to come back now because he's on top of that page. But
because it's not him doing it; somebody else is using his face.
I tell you what, I got serious issues with that because those are people trying to start.
How about the people that have been on
Twitters
and stuff? I've been seeing pictures, but where other people are sharing, but I'm just not. It's not that I won't share the picture. I'll snapshot what they have, but it's a link to these people and for these people.
Right.
And I'm not going to send hate people to their page.
It ain't happening.
Yeah. These dummies are posting all this stuff about time somebody does this and somebody does that.
Yeah.
Just not cool, man.
So I'm going to point this out. A female I know, her husband is a police officer. Mm-hmm. And she says, I was Googling a prayer, and I've seen, that probably should say that I've seen before. Mm-hmm. And these were the top searches. So she types in police officer, and this is in Google. So as her words are typed in police officers, the suggestions underneath it, here's all like the top suggestions, which means this is what's being searched the absolute most, right? Mm-hmm. That's how suggestions work. Yeah. So she types in police officers, and underneath, through the suggestions, it pops up police officers killed in 2016, police officers killed in Dallas, police officers shot. Then it finally comes to the word that says police officer. But then directly under it, it says police officers killed by the year.
It's not cool, man. It's just
how come when you typed in police officers, it didn't say a lot of cool things? Yeah. Like, police officer wins the award. Police officer, you know what I'm trying to say. It's horrible. And this young lady, yesterday, some stuff had just kind of back and forth, and I'm not gonna bust out who she is or nothing like that. I would never do that. But she'd made the comment about not having the stickers on her car now, that she's pulled her stickers off her car because she travels with her kids. Yeah. And I said, that's wild. I didn't even think about that because I just got new support the Blue Line stickers, and I thought I was fixing to put them on the van, but it's like I do drive with Zaylee in the van, so I'm not going to do that. Which then raises the question: what about when I ride the bike? Because what do you think the bike represents?
The whole bike.
Yeah,
the whole bike. And that's what I bought some of these new decals for, was to go on my saddlebags. Well, so I mean, it is what it is. There might be a shootout on 138 if somebody comes at me and tries to kill me.
Don't hold back.
Oh, I'm not. I mean,
I understand protecting Zaylee. Believe me, I would.
Here's my biggest question we were talking about before the show started. So somebody has made a comment about, and this was not addressed to me, by the way. I'm only just speaking of it. I overheard the conversation. And it's that blacks, the way that it's wording is there's really no such thing as black on black crime, that it's all fake, that the media has created this. I'm finding it really weird because I can't understand math. Is it because I'm dyslexic? Is it Common Core math? But if only 13% of the United States is African American, then how is it like 53% of the crimes are by that 13%.
Well, it doesn't add up.
And I just started sharing some stuff about the Covington News yesterday, about like 5 murders that have taken place in Covington, and it's all the same conversation. But so the guy that got robbed and this Quick Trip story I'm thinking to say was not in that news article if I'm correct. But Friday night there's a gentleman who was standing on 278 in the Quick Trip.
Yes.
In there fixing coffee. He's in the store, you guys. He's not walking around outside in the parking lot. He is in the store fixing some coffee. And somebody walks up and robs him. Like, give me your stuff or else. In the store. And then I've had people ask me or make statements, if y'all have read my Facebook this morning, about me carrying a gun. And I've had dumb ass people say, well, if you feel that you have to carry a gun to these locations, then you shouldn't go to those locations. So that's why I was like, well, I guess I won't be leaving the house. Because the Quick Trip Saturday night, yeah. Most of the time when I go to Burlington Coat Factory, I can't tell you honestly that I feel safe in Burlington. Every time I go to check out, the way they've got you corralled to leave Burlington, I understand for them and their theft reasons, they corral you the way they do. But if somebody was to walk straight in the door and turn left, they walk into where you're corralled. It's just like trapping cattle. If they go to rob the register, they now have everybody at the registers trapped behind the registers because they only have one way out unless they jump the counter. And I'm talking about the employees.
Right.
And then once we're stuck in that little corral, we have no way out. So I can't even begin to tell you how many times that when I've been in Burlington, I've got my elbow where it's just resting on my pistol.
Yeah.
So that it's an easy slide, hand, grab gun.
Well, a lot of times too, it's just one, it makes you feel more confident, which is absolutely one of the reasons I carry a weapon.
Wait a minute. Let's not use those words. Because somebody's going to try to use what you just said and twist it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to have a gun to feel confident? No, that's
confident.
I feel more secure, maybe, but not. I just wanted to make sure
I got you. That's cool.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're the one that looks at me every day and says, "Quit defending yourself on Facebook so much." Yeah. But I'm sick of people coming at me, man. Like, it bothers me that every day. I started typing something a little while ago, and I know I just led away from the gun story. I started to type something a little while ago that says, you do realize I have a radio station. You do realize that not everything I type is about me, that most of the time this is about stories that have come to us or people that have come to me and said, hey, can you talk about this?
Yeah.
Maybe you should do this on the show, or maybe you should type this on your show.
Or it's trending.
Right. I mean, I've had so many people contact me and say, can you please talk about domestic violence and how sad it is? You know, I've been trapped in this relationship, blah, 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 and I think I'm doing the right thing for my kids. You know, but and then you see me post stuff about the people that don't want to hear the truth, because if you're staying in a relationship because of your kids, you're staying in it for the wrong reason, because your kids can see it. You might be delusional at that moment and think that he loves you and he don't mean nothing when he hits you, but your kids can see it. You might be trapped in it to where you don't see it the same way that everybody else sees it, but your kids can see it, and that's not right for your kids, not counting what it's warping their lives to be. So that's just one example, but I just every day, dude, you know, part of me, when I used to be so super cocky, I didn't care what people said, and then all of a sudden I started developing a conscience a little more so, and now I almost wear this weight like a lead vest, and I'm trying to swim, and it feels like it's always trying to just sink me in this pond, and I need to figure out a way to get over it. I need to figure out a way to not let it bother me. And Mike and Stephanie every day defends me, whether y'all see it or not. They defend me every day. They have to defend me, and half the time the people that are coming at me don't even have a reason to come at me. They're just doing it.
They don't even read, like perfect example, that man. Sorry, Mike. That man that interpreted your post the way he wanted to. and said that you were complaining that people were standing on the side of the road preaching or excuse me, praying.
Right.
And I was like, no, he said nothing whatsoever about the fact that they were praying.
I just said that was a bad location to be trying to stand there and hold signs, whether it was selling donuts or whether it was praying.
Right. Now here's the thing though, and Stephanie has a little bit different angle that she works with you that I do. Mine is like, take that lead-filled vest of quasi protection or quasi having to explain yourself. Take that vest off, chunk in that river over there, and let's take this thing to another level.
Right.
We're gonna piss people off.
Yes,
we are
I've got to learn that. I've got to accept it. I wear my emotions sometimes, and I shouldn't.
And you know what? But in the realm of things, there's a very, very fine line between you feel like you're protecting your organization, your creation. Even Friday night at the comedy show, the reason why you said what you said was in absolute protection of the family.
Yeah, what nobody can cuss y'all.
I mean, and
then you damn sure ain't gonna cuss me.
Yeah. So
here's the thing. Here's the thing that gets me. Back about 5, 6, 8 years ago, people knew if they cussed me, I would have been cussing right back in their face, and I probably would have punched them right in the mouth. Yeah. The problem is once DJ Scottie started growing and Just for Fun started growing, I didn't want any of that bad stuff, you know, because I started doing more stuff with charities and helping more and more people. So the problem is that part of me that wants to go back to somebody and choke the living hell out of them, I got this conscience that says don't do that. But now these people believe they can get away with it.
Yeah. Just push through it.
Just for fun.
Good Twisted Tuesday to y'all.
Hey, what's up there, Taco Jim?
I was gonna say, isn't it Taco Tuesday?
Kind of hoping.
Twisted Taco, Town Topic, Thunder Lightning.
Well,
too much cough medicine Tuesday.
In a long time.
No, that's Friday.
I was just gonna make a
go ahead, sir.
Gonna make a quick statement and then hop off and listen to the rest of the show.
Thank you, sir.
Scott,
that'd be different.
You definitely wear too much on your shoulders. And you got to realize you can't please everybody all the time, but you damn sure can piss them off all the time.
Well, hell, I do that already.
And yeah, that's kind of where we're coming. That's what the discussion's about, dude. And listen, I mean, let's be. I mean, let's just be.
Yeah, it's almost like a bipolar
that.
Thing. They either like me, or they either love me or they hate me. There's not a whole lot in between.
And that's everybody.
Yeah, or they love to hate you.
Yeah. How
hold on, let
respond.
Jeff say this real quick because he's got to go. What?
You used to let it roll off your shoulder, though. If people didn't like what you said, you just let it roll off your shoulder. I don't know what's changed.
I don't know how to explain.
You used to not let it bother you.
I didn't used to let it bother me. I don't know how.
I think it's because you're out in the public eye.
Well, I think back when I did construction, you didn't affect my money, so I didn't care what you had to say.
Right.
But now,
even once you got the show going.
Yeah. When I first got the show going, I didn't really let nobody stop me. Now I just feel too much pressure, I guess.
Yeah. Well, like I say, throw it my way.
You shouldn't, Scott. Everybody has their opinion, and I mean, if they don't like yours, so be it.
That's right.
Your opinion.
Let it
roll off your shoulders and keep going.
It's a two-part deal here. One, you got to learn to just let it roll off your back without reacting to it. Two,
reacting is my problem.
Yeah. Two, you've got to watch the way you react to it.
Yeah, it's my other problem.
Yeah, because see, you react to it with empathy. I mean, you try to get in there and understand why they do it.
It's like when the dude.
I'm like, I throw a finger up and say, I don't care.
It's like when the dude started cussing the other night. I let that go for like nearly 30 seconds before I said anything because I let it go because when he started running that mouth, I looked around the room. And when I noticed that he made everybody in that bar stop and look at us.
Uncomfortable.
And when I felt the uncomfortable is when I snapped, because back in my other days, I would have gladly walked up to the stage and thrown him onto the table right there in front of Travis.
Under your own admission, you said,
I mean, it would have looked like wrestling. It'd have been over the top rope, dude.
Now, as of your own admission here, you said you waited 30 seconds. Now, so you're saying that for you, that's a long time to wait.
That is a long time. I've never counted to 30 before I snapped on somebody.
But check this out.
I gave him 3 times my 10 count.
Now, he kept doing it, though.
He wouldn't stop.
He wouldn't stop.
Okay,
before we lose the point here, you know that there's battered women in this country that live with that type of abuse every single day
Man.
for 10s and 20s of years, and they never respond back the way you do. So I'm just saying, there's two completely different opposite spectrums.
He's lucky. I'm gonna make sure people understand this. Scott Spence has lived his whole life, and Jeff Mathias can tell you this. I've lived my whole life in violence. My father and my uncle were probably two of the world's wickedest people I've ever met in my life, and I was always told. I was always told, if somebody walks up to you and if they're bigger than you, pick up a brick and crack their skull.
Find something to hit.
That's what I was always told. If they can't see, they can't hurt you. If they can't breathe, they can't hurt you. If they can't stand up, they can't hurt you. If it was not for Travis grabbing my right arm, I was fixing to rip that boy's throat out. And Jeff Mathias can tell you, because he's been at my house when he's seen the police show up before.
All right, we don't want to make this into a Scotty can whoop his ass. We understand.
But my point is, I've never been the person to fight. I've been the person to hurt.
Right.
My intentions are to hurt you, not to play with you, not to roll around. So for me to have stood there, or rather, I sat there. Y'all didn't even see me stand up.
No, you didn't stand up.
I never even stood up. I wanted to go hurt that boy, and everything in my mind said, this is supposed to be my Phoenix day. I need to not be that guy.
Right.
And it was almost like this, like Satan being on stage tempting me to go back to be who I used to be.
Right.
And I took it as long as I could before I cussed.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing.
So shift gears on you, Scott.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mike.
No, go ahead, buddy.
Gears on you. Get off that subject.
Yeah, go ahead.
You were talking about cracking skulls. I read an article yesterday, and it kind of reminded me of a topic we were talking about a while back with these GoFundMe accounts.
Yeah.
There's an article yesterday about this MMA fighter in London. Took a knee kick to the forehead.
Yes.
And look it up. Did you see that photo?
Yeah, the photo of okay. Are you talking about the hold on. Are you talking about the photo of the X-ray where the front of his skull's cracked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see the one?
No, hold on. That photo, that X-ray of his skull cracked is exactly where mine was. It's exactly the same everything. Like his eye socket, his eye socket that's cracked is exactly what was when that guy beat my face. He fractured the bones in my forehead. Both eyebrows, the bones where my eyebrows are fractured. Both cheekbones were fractured. My nose actually came out like Mike right here. You see where the little tab is on your glass, where your glass sits on your nose? My little arm that's on my glasses that sits on my nose sits on the very hole where my nose came out of my skin. So when I saw that picture, Jeff, that kind of wigged me out a little bit, because when I seen that's what mine looked like. He only had one eye socket fractured, and I had both.
Did you actually see the picture of him with it, though?
Yeah, with it. With
the one with a big old dent in his forehead?
The dent in the forehead, yeah. The only reason mine wasn't dented is because there was like 10 stitches there.
Right. This was an article. It was his ex-wife is one that was talking about how the promoter or whatever would cover all the expenses of the surgery and everything. But she's wanting to start up a GoFundMe account because he's not able to work now because of the injury.
Wow.
And I'm like, seriously, you put yourself in that situation, then you want somebody else to take care of you.
Right.
Yeah.
There's SSI. He can apply for it.
That's crazy.
I mean, sad thing is, someone's going to go fund them.
Somebody.
Oh, yeah.
I swear I'm going to do it.
With the quickness.
I swear I'm going to do our GoFundMe page. I swear. I was even going to do the Plenty of Fish thing, and then I met you-know-who, and I stopped. I should just keep doing it.
Well,
I got to thinking about it. It's like, Mike can get into it. I'll put a big old dent in his forehead.
Good luck, buddy.
Look, his daddy tried to put a dent in his forehead, and it didn't work.
Good luck. This thing, let me tell you something. This thing is fossilized.
He was just a little seed at that moment.
Yep. I've only got a few brain cells left, and I'm doing the best I can to keep them. So, but
all right, man. Well, I hate to rush. We got to go to a commercial.
Yeah,
I know you did. That's why I was trying to squeeze it in real quick.
Yeah, I know.
Stop. That sounds
Quit flirting with Mike.
Good night, guys.
All right, man. We're gonna come back with some humor. We'll see you, brother. Thanks for calling.
He said good night.
All right, bye. Well, when you're robo tripping,
he's so funny.
All right, man. We're gonna shoot off to commercial. We come back. We're gonna come up with some good, funny stuff. We got to. We just have to. We'll be right back.
We gotta. Oh God, man, my stomach again. Jesus, I think I ate something cooked.
All right, there's this thing called a hose hooker. I got to see what this video is.
Hose hooker.
Well, it's a guy that's
I know what it is.
advertising.
Yeah, it's a spinning brush, isn't it?
I don't know. That's what I want to see. But it shows him cleaning his gutter with it. And I'm like, well, I want to see what this thing does. Oh, it's just a pole that helps you. I can make that out of one of my damn camera things. That's kind of a cool idea, though. No.
It's a robot that goes in your gut. It's got a spinner thing, and it blows the freaking stuff out of the gutter. It's a little radio control thing.
Well, this Saturday, unfortunately, I just realized what week we are in, but this Saturday is Ride for Roxy. I couldn't get my mind right, man. Like, I'm just so not prepared for this event. And it's nothing bad. I'm just not prepared.
So what time does it start?
Danny's a butthole.
10.
What time do we have to be? Are you loading the night before or the morning
I've
of?
not decided what I'm doing. I've not even thought about it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So let me see if I got a picture of the flyer. I'm telling you, my brain. I've just not thought about all the stuff I got to do. Why are we laughing, Mike?
Danny sent me this thing. It's called, this is embarrassing. Military Cupids. Militarycupids.com.
So
wow.
We started at kickstands up at 11.
Okay.
Okay. Registration, the way that's set up, it's so confusing. Registration at 10 at 5 o'clock, which means
we have to be there by 9.
Oh, well, we're not doing any speakers or nothing.
Okay.
I need to be there at 10 on the motorcycle. Okay. Here's what's tricky. Then it goes from there to at 11 o'clock it leaves. It goes to third base. Then it goes to the second stop, which is Tubby Tom's, and the final stop is Fusions. But we don't need anything.
Okay.
But Crystal said because one of the bands backed out, she wanted me to bring game stuff, which game stuff is like toilet paper plungers and stuff. That means I got to go buy it. So I guess I'll have to go find some plungers from like the dollar store. Now the next question becomes, are y'all going?
As far as I know, I mean, I can double check with him.
And then you're just going to, I guess, ride in a car behind. Then the question is, do you even want to go to registration and then go stop, or do y'all just want to go straight to Fusions? That makes sense. Like yeah. I could text you when we're leaving. And sorry for all you guys that are watching on video, but y'all want the behind the scenes, and this is behind the scenes.
This is behind the scenes.
So we're leaving Tubby Tom's. So like I can text you when we get to Tubby Tom's, and that would tell you that it was time to start getting ready and start making your way to Fusions. That way you would be at Fusions by the time I get to Fusions.
And we would have all the game stuff.
Yes. Sort of, yeah. Sort of, yeah. Sort of, yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm saying sort of, yeah, because I don't know what I want to take. I mean, toilet paper and plungers. So that means I just got to buy some toilet paper, which is not a big deal. Go to the dollar store and get some plungers. Not a big deal.
You get the toilet paper there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not a big deal. And then I just have to get it to you. And then I got a tote that has like all my game stuff in it that we used to have.
Yeah. That's in the garage, right?
Yeah. Under a bunch of stuff, which means today's Tuesday. So I have to dig it out.
Oh, which, by the way, I'm supposed to ask you if you want any 55-gallon drums.
From
Travis.
what,
Are they metal or
what
plastic?
metal or
Metal.
metal, plastic? I need some
He's
plastic
got
ones.
16 that he's got to get rid of.
How much are they?
Free.
Oh, I'll take 2.
Okay.
Wait, where are they?
Yeah.
He can only. That, Travis has them.
Okay.
The stuff that he worked in.
Okay.
He can bring 3 at a time.
I'll take.
Because that's all that fits on his truck at a time.
Right. I need to make a fire pit, but I don't know that a 55 is what I need. Okay, we'll talk about it later. We got to turn this mic off, y'all.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we's back.
Okay, so
Who what?
my variable what?
The squirrel that runs through your mind.
You don't smell that?
No,
Who did it?
Stephanie.
I don't smell nothing.
I don't smell nothing. That squirrel that runs through your mind. Can you try to control it?
No.
When you use those handy wipes, you need to get right here around the face.
Yeah, and if you're gonna wipe your hands, you need to wipe under your nose.
And never.
And after you wipe your ace,
Oh, here we go.
that finger that drags across your butthole, you need to wash your hands before you then rub your nose, because that could be explaining why the smell stays with you.
Whatever. Y'all do that. That's how you know how to. That's how you know how to describe it so bad.
What do you mean by y'all?
I get in the shower after I poo.
Wow, that must be uncomfortable at the convenience store.
That or she's the girl that keeps.
I don't.
That or she's the girl that keeps pooping in the shower on Orange Is Your New Black. Stephanie's a drug mule. God.
Oh,
Sorry for anybody that's listening to my
Have you ever
show.
heard of people that get completely naked when they poop? There's a guy used to work for me that was like that.
I'm going to protest just for fun radio,
Okay.
playing the reverse racist like Jay-Z.
Yeah. Okay. Inverted -4 dive.
So what do we got going on this morning?
My co-host on the World According to Mike, Variable Speed, she sent me a link to I didn't even know this existed, militarykupid.com. So yeah, a dating site.
So it's like that herpes date
I
site.
guess, yeah, this is pretty specific.
It's where you go when you can't go to a normal website.
So I'm gonna go ahead and while we're talking, I'm gonna be filling all this stuff out, and any responses or pictures I get, I'll post, and we'll have a little fun with this. Plenty of fish. I don't, that's and tags and Tinder. Those are all just they're out of control, And
Tinder,
Match.com, Christian Mingle, email, eHarmony. You got to really pay for those.
Do you ever think some of these names are, what is the word I'm looking for?
Like pseudonyms?
Oxymoron, like Lucky Electric.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Military Cupid.
That you're lucky your stuff hasn't burned down? Or Honest Joe's AC? Are you trying to imply that most AC people aren't honest? Does that make
Yeah. It's like there's a hidden
What's up,
meaning
Slim?
in it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, why do you call me Slim, man? YouTube adds like 100 pounds.
I'm just using that as an example.
Fat people shouldn't wear horizontal stripes.
I don't want you to start talking about your back boobies.
Hey,
That comedian was
I
awesome.
bet you I can get her
Yes,
name.
Why we don't have her on the phone?
I'll get her.
Go get her name. Let's get her on the phone
I'm
now.
interested to see what she says. You see it on. She may not though. She,
I wouldn't put her on the spot like that.
I would.
What, Stephanie? Mike tries to put every girl on that spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty then. That went bad.
It says Bob Lemon's used cars. That's from a listener. That's what I'm getting at is, has anybody ever really considered that some of these names are like,
who was the sheriff when we were growing up in DeKalb County? Do you remember?
I didn't care about kids back then. Or sheriffs.
T. Crook.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of my friends who's an accountant works at a place that's called Brooks, Crooks, and Holmes.
Do we cheat them and how?
And I always ask for John when I call. John Holmes? Okay. Just saying.
All right.
You just have to giggle, you guys. You just have to.
Well, we're just trying to be giggly. We're giggle.
So,
Okay, how about this? And not trying to get serious, I'm trying to make fun of it.
yeah, let's make fun of it.
Traditionally, during the conventions for the Republican and the Democrats, the other party, so in this case, the Democrats, usually out of courtesy, kind of take the week off. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they just let it. Okay, not the Democrats. Oh, Hillary out there, blah, 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 Trump is the worst possible candidate. You know, if you think about stuff a little bit past the surface, and right now, obviously, it sounds like it's a 50-50 race between these two. So when she sits there and says it's stupid to elect him as president, isn't she really saying 50% of the population is stupid?
Right.
And how come nobody calls her on it? How come nobody's heckling her?
How come there's
not? Because you'll die.
But here's my I was going to ask that question. How I can't understand how it's possible, maybe that's the word, or not possible. Maybe, I don't know. How is it that like a Rush Limbaugh,
Sean Hannity,
how is it? Let's word it this way.
I mean,
how is it that some of these cats that have been known to be the crazy guys, the Howard Sterns, the guys that say anything, how is it that nobody has pulled a DJ Scottie and just said, this bitch is crazy?
Oh, they do. Sean Hannity does like daily.
How is nobody really? Yeah, but the thing is the regular news people aren't watching what I do. They care less what I say. Yeah. Well, my point is, how is it that the other guys that get ridiculed for all the horrible things they say? Well, I don't find it horrible, but most people do.
Yeah.
How is it that these big news crews haven't gone out and said, oh my God, Stern called her a dumb biatch? How is it not? Like, is it she controls the media that much? Or they're not going to air it because they don't want anybody else to hear it and maybe form an opinion like that too. I don't know. That's why I'm asking all of these questions.
It's a limited resource, right? I mean, if the show's only got, let's say, 5 minutes to be able to cover politics, they've really got to choose what 5 minutes goes in there, and they choose the stuff that they want.
They choose. That's the point. They choose.
Yeah. So
it's like Pikachu.
Pikachu.
My son.
You know what Pikachu means? Honey, we're leaving. Pick some shoes and let's go.
My son had my tablet yesterday, and it is like about to storm like you wouldn't believe. And he comes in there and he goes, hey, I'll be outside for a second. I'm like, okay, take the trash out to the road. Okay, he doesn't take the trash out to the road, comes running in about 20 minutes later. I said, did you take the trash out to the curb? No, I was finding Pokemon out in the field.
Oh my God, I know, man. It's insane at this point.
You can't get the kid to go outside for anything. Suddenly Pokemon's in 96-degree weather right before it storms, and he's out there acting like a wild man.
That can I just say that's weird?
I'm telling you, this kid does.
I'm glad that the boy's outside. I'm glad that he might be doing some exercising, if that's what you want to call it.
He's chasing things.
Damn it, man.
He's chasing things that nobody else.
Imaginary crap.
Yeah.
So my wife and me were sitting yesterday at O'Charlie's.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sitting there eating my salad, and all of a sudden, my wife's got her phone in her hand. And she's like this. Look, she's looking down at her phone, and then she looks up at my salad and looks down at my phone and looks up at my salad, and this is going on. And I'm like, honey, are you okay? She goes, oh, I was trying to get this picture. And I went,
of the baby?
Of what? She's like, I wanted to make this really cool picture of where I found a rat in O'Charlie's. It was a stupid Pokemon rat.
Oh.
And she was trying to make the picture of the rat be where it was sitting inside my salad bowl. I said, yeah, my buddy, the manager, might not think it's cool that you're posting I found a rat in O'Charlie's while we were eating lunch. Even if it is a picture of a fictional creature in my salad bowl.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Democrats out there who would go, well, I don't think we should go there. There's animated Pokemon running around the table plagiarizing.
I want to invent a Roger the Rabbit, and he's running around with I'm just going to say it's 818, where he's running around with a dildo, and he's sticking it in your nose for all you jackasses that's playing Pokemon. And this will be called Pokemon.
I just caught a ghastly in the studio.
You just called a what?
A ghastly.
So that's what you
smelled. You just smelled a gas leak a minute ago.
That really was a Pokemon that I just caught in the studio called a ghastly.
Come on. You were just smelling him. That's what you smelled was a gas leak.
I guess so.
You friggin'
I
weirdo.
smelled him.
So a Pokemon came out of your butt?
Well, trust me.
No.
Travis put one of those up there and one of them weird things with the hair that spikes up in the top of his head.
See, there he is right there.
You know the little shelf on the elf things? Stephanie, don't show me what you had in your butt.
Troll, not a shelf on the elf. Where's the shelf on the elf? That's in my butt.
That's not the first thing that Stephanie...
Whatever.
You mean a little troll with the big eyes?
Stephanie was trying to show me the stormtrooper on the pooper the other day, and I'm like, Stephanie, that would be a cool picture and all, but can you stand up and pull your underwear up? Because I don't want to see this.
No. Oh, man.
Y'all are evil.
Can I go home? That is so, that's,
She's like, look, I got an Ewok in my twat. No, Stephanie.
It's a new episode of Star Wars.
Yeah. Episode 69. Death of the Jedi.
Man.
And in this case, it'd be Death of the Brown Eye.
No. You've gone off the edge. Hey, what's in that thermal cup?
Yeah, really.
Hey, what are you drinking?
Oh my God.
You drinking something today? Because you all over that thing today.
It ain't Kool-Aid.
Hey, I am not all over that thing today. Not in that conversation we just had.
Beep. Beep.
Backing it up, Luke. Backing it up.
Backing up the spaceship.
You know what's funny is she talks like she's on the Cool Hand Luke movie, and she's talking to Luke Skywalker. Backing it up, boss. Backing it up.
That was one of the sexiest scenes ever when Lucy's washing the car.
Excuse me? Oh,
Cool
I'm
Hand
like,
Luke, man.
thinking, what's Luke Skywalker got to do with sexy? Him making out with his cousin Stephanie's done that.
Hey, Luke is kind of a sexy looking dude. You see the picture in the end of the last movie?
Yeah, with Bob in his hand. Oh, that is his hand.
He aged well. He's a handsome man. I'm not sure about the transgender that's his daughter or son. I don't know what she is, but he is or whatever. But he aged well. He's a good looking guy. Han's dead. So
that was sucked.
That was so stupid.
Why would you kill off the main type of characters?
And Leia, she's like wearing the
she
pants.
Looks rough.
If you she's wearing polyester pants and Depends, man. You watch that movie.
Now here's my question. Here's my question. Now Luke Skywalker in the land of Calrissian Cloud City, you know, he fell, right?
No.
When he got his arm cut off, he fell.
Oh, yeah.
And went all the way to the bottom and was hanging on to the antenna thing.
Yeah.
What if that's what they're doing with Solo? What if Solo fell and he's not dead?
I never thought about that.
I just thought about that.
I never thought about that.
What if he's not dead?
But he stabbed him in the chest.
That
but maybe it cauterized.
How many times have somebody been shot and moved? Damn, Bruce Willis got shot. How many times in Die Hard?
Yeah,
Bruce Willis is going to do a porno one day where he's taking blue pills and it's going to be called Die with a Hard.
Or he's going to be drinking.
Oh, I did not say that, did I?
He's going to be drinking something. It's going to be squirting out.
And instead of a 9mm, he's going to be running with his 9.
Nah, man, I hear you.
Oh my God.
16 blocks.
See?
16 blocks, man.
Y'all get it all out now because it's 8:22.
And then it'd be another movie about 12 monkeys.
Right either. 12 monkeys coming out of.
Just saying.
Hey, did y'all read the text that Stephanie put on the board?
Dude, I don't read half of what she writes. Hell, I can't understand. One, I'm dyslexic. Two, she's a redneck. I can't understand what she's typing.
She was typing all this stuff about blow this out or something. Then she goes, oh, no, that doesn't sound right. And then she posted something else. I'm like, Steph is actually having an argument.
When did she do this?
Was it yesterday or
well, she was still drunk.
It was Sunday afternoon.
She was drunk Sunday.
I didn't get drunk until like 6:30 Sunday.
Well, yeah, we're splitting hairs, aren't we?
That's when I popped the first
tomato, potato, dinner, supper. What's the difference, right? So
dinner you eat at 12-ish, at the lunchtime area.
Wouldn't that be lunch?
And supper you eat at night.
So I got somebody sending me a YouTube that says Pokemon is a government surveillance app.
Well,
It's a conspiracy.
It's surveillance and me all over then.
Wow, Stephanie.
Yeah,
Quit talking about sex. You get to talk about sex and then you won't stop.
No.
How about all this? You know, you got to set your security settings on your Twitter account. You know what my Twitter account has on it? My name. And you can just look at my Twitter account and get my name. Why do I have to have additional security for what I post? You're not going to my identity is not on Twitter.
Okay, so this gentleman just sent me this. I'm going to
Pokemon
put it over here on this screen.
Look at that.
And I'm going to change it over.
Come on, man. Do Pokemon Illuminati confirm.
So this is what he just sent me.
Freaking conspiracy theorist. Oop, can't hear, brother.
I'm fixing that.
Most of you have played or at least know someone who has played the new Pokemon Go app. It has gone extremely viral, and it seems like you can't walk around outside anymore without seeing someone catching a Weedle on the sidewalk or taking on Team Valor in their Reign of Terror. I mean, seriously, go Team Yellow. But anyway, could it be possible, though, that there's more than meets the eye with this app? A recent article on Gawker, written by Ashley Feinberg, has opened my eyes to what the government is actually could be doing with our data that it receives from the app. Now, I'm just going to paraphrase and kind of skim through this article, but if you want to read the full article, I'm going to leave the link in the description. And again, I did not write this. This is completely by Ashley. She did a great job on this. I just felt the need to share this with you guys and get this out there farther, make a video. So again, all credit to her and her research team over there at Gawker. Anyway, let's look at the evidence, starting out with the obvious, which is the privacy terms and condition of the app itself. They are incredibly liberal, and if you actually take a look at them,
not counting the streaming the hell out of your data,
you may be kind of surprised by them. Of course, I mean, you expect them to use your location and you expect them to use your camera because those two things are essential to the game. They need to have your location and they need to use the camera to augment the Pokemon onto the screen. But you don't notice that you're also giving them access to basically everything else on your phone and in your Google account.
Oh, no.
Take a look at this right here. If we read a section from it, it says, quote, "We may disclose any information about you or your authorized child that is in possession or control to the government or law enforcement officials or private parties." That means that they have all this information about you. They have control of your emails, of your pictures, of your location, who you're with, all this type of large amounts of data. And you're just giving it to them, and they're basically saying, we can do whatever we want with it, whatever we see fit. And you're just saying, okay. And you're not even reading it.
Okay, because I want to play this stupid game.
That kids are just giving these companies just to get a chance to catch a rat-a-tat on the toilet is absolutely insane to me. I mean, who knows what they're doing with your emails, your contacts, and everything else. But it gets worse. Pokemon Go comes directly from an intelligence-gathering community of companies whose sole purpose is to gather massive amounts of data on its users. As Ashley points out in her article, quote, Pokemon Go was recently created by Niantic, which was formed by John Hanke. Now, Hanke also just found a company called Keyhole back in the day. And Keyhole was purchased back in 2004 by Google. Before that, though, Keyhole received funding from a firm called InQtel, a government-controlled venture capital firm that invests in companies that will help beef up the government's tool belt. It's what's more is that InQtel gave Keyhole mostly the money. It came from the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, or NGA, whose primary mission is, quote, collecting, analyzing, and distributing geospatial intelligence. And if you're still on the fence about this, we can check out this excerpt from the NGA's in-house publication called Pathfinder Magazine. It says, quote, companies obtain customer information through avenues such as social media, mobile apps, and customer relationship management software. Again.
Okay. Enough. Because I'm getting bored. And I don't want everybody else to get bored.
Well,
so here's my thing.
Conspiracy.
It's conspiracy, but it's true though. I mean, you give all this access.
Well,
And and here they call it the NZBDF. You know what it is? It's NMP. Not my problem. I mean, the problem is with that being, more a YP and not an MP, meaning it's your problem and not my problem. The problem is this, though. We already allow Facebook to do this. We have no idea what the fine print is in Facebook. We have no idea what the fine print is in friggin' Instagram or Snapchat or, we just approve these apps. Do you accept? Yes, I accept. But the thing is I would like to believe I'm not doing enough that you need to worry about. As long as the Snapchat can't access my Bank of America app, then I'm okay.
Right.
Because there ain't an email I'm sending out there that's worth a crap anyways. I'm always telling people call me on the phone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's here again. I'm gonna say it. There's nothing on there that you can't find anywhere else. I mean,
what I'm kind of getting at.
If you can't.
Now it would suck though if your old lady's got a bunch of nudies on her phone and all of a sudden
who? Of her? There's nudies of your wife on the phone?
You're an idiot, Mike. I said when you give somebody accent to your phone, I said it would suck if you got a bunch of nudies of your wife on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how they got into the cloud, right? And released all those celebrity nudie pictures.
Well,
are there any?
I don't know if you understand just how that sounded coming out of your mouth, but
it's kind of disgusting.
If you keep stuff stored on the cloud, they broke into the cloud and stole all these pictures and downloaded them and released them. What you were saying is kind of, I don't know. It didn't fit in with what we were talking about, but it is good.
It was participation.
It was participation. I give you.
Ooh, I get a ribbon for participation.
I give you an A in effort.
75.
That's the year I was born.
Out of 200.
I don't see where that fit in, but congratulations. You did talk. I got to give you props there.
Hey, Steph, are there any nudies of you out there?
I don't know. Travis supposedly deleted them all.
Okay, so there were nudies.
So there were.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you never delete. It's never gone. Even the stuff you delete on your computer doesn't go away. It just gets
there ain't none on the computer.
But if it was it ever on the internet? Was it ever transmitted through something wireless? A phone?
That's the problem. Is if you ever send it as an email, it's still
out there.
I mean, I've got 5,000 emails. I can go pull up any.
If you've ever transmitted in any ways through cellular or wireless device or any of that other stuff, it's out there because it was digital information. So there's nudies of you out there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm giggling.
Yeah, I don't know why you're giggling.
I'm about to throw up, but
why am I picturing a 200-pound wet Saint Bernard?
Bite me. Bite.
I hope I just made everybody have that same vision.
Kiss my eyes.
I mean, if you ever wondered what Chewbacca would look like in a swimming pool,
I am not that hairy.
It would,
in a one piece.
It's like watching a cat get thrown into a swimming pool. That's what that would look like.
Y'all are evil.
Oh my God, Stephanie,
I hope you have explosive diarrhea and can't get to the toilet fast enough on both of you.
I'll just take a shower at your place.
What, explode on both of us? Really?
No, both of you.
Weird.
I hope both of you have explosive diarrhea and can't get to the toilet.
It's gonna have explosive diarrhea and it's gonna explode on both of us.
Stephanie's like the brother I never had.
Oh,
why? Because my boobs are bigger.
Wow.
Air five. Bam.
Stephanie, I gotta tell you something.
No.
Your boobs
No.
are not bigger than Mike's.
I didn't say they were bigger than mine. Stop it right now. Stop. You evil.
Yeah, they are.
Your boobs.
Does it offend you to know that Mike's boobs are bigger than
your
yours?
boobs are bigger than mine. I'm looking at YouTube. They're lower than mine.
Did you say you're looking at YouTube or YouTube?
I was looking at YouTube on YouTube. That's hard to say. Hey, hold it down over there. She's like, Mom, his
even
boobs
your
are
daughter's
bigger.
laughing at
Yeah,
you.
Mom, his boobs are bigger than yours.
Gross thing. You know that makes listeners not want to listen either because that makes them sick.
Stephanie.
And it's been stated.
Stephanie.
Yeah. No.
Do I care?
You better care. That's your listeners.
Oh,
But
here
do
we
you
go.
know?
Then we
Do
just
you,
talk
yeah,
about
but
this.
do you know how many other listeners say, "I love it when Stephanie almost hurls on the microphone"?
That's not funny.
So on percentages, puking lives matter.
Stop it.
Hashtag puke.
That's right.
Hashtag
Hashtag it's a comedy show. Y'all don't want us being serious all the time, right?
And I'm not talking about Kim Kardashian. Jesus.
How the hell is her and Taylor Swift even fighting? Dude,
Why are
how
they
the hell
at
they
it
even know
again?
each other?
Because of what's his Conway way.
Con Artist West.
Kanye
Con
West?
South.
Right, we need
whatever.
to go to a commercial,
That
everybody.
jerkwad. He loves those two fighting against each other.
You know, I think it's because he wants to.
You look at the way he looks at Taylor Swift. He wants it. He wants
Yeah.
it. He even sings about it.
Yeah. That is so weird. All right, this next song goes out to all the Just for Fun family. If you listen every day, you are family. I should be playing that song, right? Sing it, Steph.
We are family.
Sing it, girl.
I got all my
Boobies.
brothers with me.
Yeah, because your sisters. I see where that went.
Yeah.
So
They wanna say
listen,
sister.
so this is the anti version of that song, but this goes out to all the Just for Fun people.
The anti-version.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Please never yell that again.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, I
God,
really
man,
don't
this
want to
is-
hear you ever yelling that again.
You know, I'm going to have to agree with Scotty on this one.
Stephanie. Oh, no, okay. No, wait. On the YouTube talking smack. Yeah, Mike's like, I agree with Scotty on this one. Yeah, she,
Yeah, well, here, look, the one that doesn't, the one that's not interested in me and
Okay,
everything
yeah.
else and all that other stuff just texts me, good morning. I said, morning. I think I'm an hour behind here, and she's texting me more right now. Yeah, and she is in Florida with her married boyfriend. Right now.
Oh my God.
stop saying that.
I don't care.
Yeah. You don't want to lose your friendship.
Beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Oh, that was a pair of vice grips, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were
About to crush it?
about how they
Got you.
Dying. I know. Dark hair just doesn't. A little bout with Tara there. That was interesting, but
That's a
Painful.
bad picture.
yeah, man, those KMCs. He contacted me, the owner of that.
Did he?
There's almost like 100,000 people involved in that now, and he said we can advertise our show. So I'm gonna start doing the Daily Post. But get this.
What'd you figure out about Black ink?
I'm calling him today because I'm bringing my son. Well, dude, I went home and freaking was sick.
They didn't call you yesterday.
So, dude, give me a break, man. I was sick to my gut yesterday. Felt like I was having my period.
I'm not trying to bitch, but last week,
I know.
have it done by Friday, your eyes will happen.
Well, I did. I went and talked to him. I can't make the guy have a meeting with me. I'll be calling him today because I'm heading right that way. I'll be right there. I'll just stop in. Yeah.
I just hate missing opportunities.
Oh no, we're gonna tie this one in.
What are you doing, Bella? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, baby girl? Oh, what are you doing, my baby girl? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing, my baby? What are you doing, my baby girl? Huh? You want me to come over and smack you, hit you around on your ribs like I do her? I'll hit you on your belly. You want me to smack your belly too, Ashley? Huh? All right, now I hate to yell at you and tell you to lay down, but lay down. I didn't want you. I was just loving on you, but I can't get you playing with me. Come on, go lay
That's
down.
terrible. You get that dog on it.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to love on you, but I can't love on you during the show.
Look at that face. Daddy.
I can help that, Mike.
Look at that face.
Main.
I just got from one of the listeners. Great. Now I have Monster all over my truck. That was back when all the crazy was happening and the laughing. All right, taking number 9 offline. Microphones, headphones, please.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bam, bam.
And
Bum, bum.
we're back.
Dun.
Anybody got anything?
Dun. I'm still I'm working on my little profile over here for militarycupids.com.
Yeah, because that's what we need to do during the show. Why
Well,
can't you do that after the show?
Well, no, I'm gonna try to get people to, if women comment or
Yeah, but that's not going to be that fast.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
Soon as you hit the button,
And
man,
all that's going to do is just like you playing your little casino crap. You're just going to start doing that instead of being on the show.
that is
You're
just
gonna
not true.
Just tune us out.
Tune us out.
You're supposed to be doing a show.
Is there a way to sync your Facebook friends with your Twitter account? Is there?
Yes.
There is. Not the
Yes.
other way around. I know you can post on Facebook and then go to Twitter.
But
post
you can go to Twitter and try to find friends, and it'll let you find your friends from Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, because I tried that and it said it has to go through like Google or Yahoo looking for email address. I don't have everyone's email address. So.
Nope, you can
All
go
right,
find them.
well, maybe if somebody wanted to call in and walk me through that, I would be very
I would rather you just be part of the show, and then after the show, you can do all that stupid stuff.
Why is it stupid?
Because you're supposed to be on a show. You're like supposed to talk about TMZ stuff. You're supposed to talk about
Snoop Dogg,
other stuff instead of playing casino,
Snoop
instead of
Dogg.
texting women that have nothing to do with the show, instead of trying to get on Cupid. I'm a, slavemaster.com. Instead of trying to get on, I'm desperate olddude.com.
My son
retiredworklessvet.com. Need a piece of bread.com.
Scottie, stop. You're you're having an anger management issue. No, stop. Don't make me call Doc.
Wow. Having one.
I need a new keg cooler refrigerator.
I have a
Saturn.com.
I have a story.
How about I need a new car.com? Is that?
And it's not about a lady.
Oh, well, we don't want to hear about it. We like talking about
With 7 children of her own. What the hell, Stephanie?
It's a story.
Yeah, I was trying.
of an unemployed lady.
Her name was Stephanie, and she lived most of the time alone.
Her EBT got cut off last month. So she's, I can't say
So
that
she's
word.
dated her cousin and got another. Stephanie, you could jump in here.
I know we're waiting for you.
It's called dead air.
Oh yeah,
Other than what's between your ears.
You're drunk. There's a shut up mic right there. Having one set of twins can be a real game changer. Now imagine having 3. A Kansas supermom has her arms full of babies after naturally giving birth to 3 sets of twins over a 26-month period. People just consider me a freak of nature when I tell them. Denisha Couch 20.
I have a question.
What?
I mean, everybody knows, we all say 9 months, but it's 9 complete months, which is actually the first day of the 10th month.
40 weeks.
Right. So add that together. How could you have 3 sets of babies
in 26
in
months.
26 months? That's unless they were all premature, unless you got pregnant the second you gave birth.
What's funny is my dad and my uncle were 13 months apart.
Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah, well, Granddad has said that too.
Yeah.
He was doing it.
You see what I'm saying? The math doesn't work.
Ashley and Sarah are 18 months apart.
Yeah, that's that's around normal. But 26 months, 3 babies,
Stephanie. There's
because if you went 9 months, that'd be 27.
Come on with the story.
I was just wondering.
I know, and I got from a listener saying that Mike should be on either 2 different sites. One is called sugarfatty.com, and the other one. Oh, he says, oops, I meant sugardaddy.com.
No, I'm not. You can't. I have to go to Sugar Mama. I can't be on Sugar Daddy. That's women looking for a sugar daddy.
Well, don't tell.
Oh, if we're talking millions, I'm there.
Well, we knew that about you.
Yeah, I mean, I'd openly say it. That'd be cool.
So go, Stephanie. Come on.
I'm waiting. I'm looking at her. Come on, Steph.
I was waiting for y'all to
No,
stop.
we're just filling
We will
in
never
air.
stop.
We're just filling in air because you're not talking.
Just last month, the Kansas City mom gave birth to her latest set named Delana and Darla. 1 year
Something
before,
about the D name? Well, never mind. It's the D that did it. Come on.
1 year before that, she gave birth to Delilah and Davina. And 1 year before that, 2 boys named Denarius and Desmond.
Wow.
Desmond, however, died shortly after birth due to complications of being born premature. Couch's race could have played a factor. African American women are more likely than Caucasian and Asian women to have twins. Also, those who give birth to twins are significantly more likely to do it again.
Really?
Yeah, which I didn't know that.
My niece, there was complications at birth, but she was having twins, which there's no twins in our family at all. So it had to have came from her husband's family. Have they isolated that?
The baby donor, daddy donor family.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question. Have they isolated that? Do they know how that? I don't want to say happens because we all know how it happens. But I'm saying, do they know?
Hold on. I have a listener saying, have her say all 6 names consecutively. Do you know what consecutively means?
Yes.
In the back
because he says, I love hearing her struggle with a smiley face. There's an emoji. So say all 6 names.
That's right.
Delana, Darla, Delilah, Davina, Denarius, and Desmond.
Good job. Air 5, man.
Now, what did you eat for breakfast this morning?
A strawberry Pop-Tart.
Man, she's on it.
I was thinking she's going to say the toast and the butter.
That's what I was waiting to see. What
The Pop-Tart.
I was waiting to see if another duck come out of her mouth.
Oh, give it time.
But Couch, who realizes her odds of having another
Couch?
That's the lady.
They named her after where she conceived the children?
Oh, wow. So what are the other kids called? Backseat and trash can?
That's right.
Denisha Couch is her
Good
name.
Lord. Denise on the couch is her name. Did you hear that?
The carpet burn. The stairwell.
Did you hear that? Denise on the couch.
Denisha. Now you got me confused.
Denise hurt.
Denise riding to the convenience store to get a blunt.com. I'm not buying a blunt. I'm just buying the paper. The blunt paper.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, the boo-boo hole.
Oh, my God. Stephanie.
That went bad.
Who realizes her odds of having another set of twins should...
Oh, sexy girlfriend!
I had to do that one.
Should she get pregnant again?
Baby.
Said that she and her fiance...
Wait, how many kids she got?
6.
Should she get pregnant again?
Yeah.
That reminds me of that chick in Covington.
I'm telling you.
Hey, talking about Covington, did you guys know?
Please keep going with the story.
There's a little bit more to it.
And somebody said that they were impressed that you could pull off all those D's. That sounded really worse that I said that. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, it did sound bad.
Yeah, because just the thought of you pulling off all those D's is a
Shut
horrible thought
up.
with me just thinking about you pulling on some D's.
I only play with one D, thank you.
Mike's confused.
Are we talking uppercase or lowercase?
And it's lowercase.
It is
little D.
lowercase sometimes.
Oh, my
Sometimes it's
God.
uppercase.
In case that matters.
I want to go home. I swear to God. Can somebody bring Dakar around?
Did you say
Dakar.
Dakar?
Yeah.
You sound like
Sounded
you
like
said.
you said dick car.
It sounded like you said
No, I said Dakar.
DIC and then the word hard. That's what it sounded like you said.
No.
I bet you people heard that. It
No.
sounded
No,
like
I
you
did
said,
not.
"Can you pull hard around?"
I'm sure you can. Not you though. That's gross.
Oh, shut it up! Oh, my skin is hot to the touch,
But
and my
Steph,
head is
Steph.
faint.
I'm cool with it if you're cool with it. I'm gonna need some liquor. Or should I say the liquor?
The liquor.
Don't shoot the bird.
Hey,
You're drunk.
did you just say you want the liquor?
No.
No, I'm saying if I drank a lot, I'd pass out, and then I didn't really care about it.
Okay, Steph, come
Yeah.
on. Oh my
What
God.
would, okay, what would you name our twins if you and I were married?
That ain't
Duh
happening.
and duh.
Grand Theft Auto and
Well, if you had twins, the first one would name Oops, and the second would be Oh Crap.
I think I was named Oh Crap for a while there. I know my dad would every time he saw me, he'd go Oh Crap.
Oh my God.
But she wants to have more kids and plans.
Of course.
on having more babies, maybe 10 to 15 years.
Do you get more?
Oh, thank
money?
God you said years. I thought 10 to 15 more babies.
Though Couch said that they are getting by, she admitted that they could use some extra help. After being denied
course.
benefits, the family set up a guess what?
Go support me.
Oh my God.
That's
A
what I'm going to start
Go-
calling it. That's not GoFundMe anymore. It's Go Support Me.
A
Are you
GoFundMe
serious?
account to help pay for diapers and formula.
Is there money on it?
And you do realize GoFundMe
Um,
makes money off of all these people
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
look
at
No
them.
wonder.
They love
They
it.
are legal loan sharks.
They love
Yeah.
it. They love it. They want you to do the GoFundMe accounts.
They want
for
as
that.
many as they can get.
Damn, Lady Gaga.
she's
girl.
she's received in 3 days.
No.
She's received $1,480 of a $500 goal. So I would say she surpassed her goal. So
in 3 days she's made what? $300, $350. She's making $350 a day. Come on, man. Oh, geez.
I'm telling you, we're going
I-
about this all wrong. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Yep. I tell you what, and I'm going to be serious. This may hurt some feelings. Variable speed. I hope you're not listening. If I had it all to do over again with what I know, I wouldn't have went in the military.
Why?
Because, man, I gave 28 years of my life. I missed birthdays, holidays, family events, everything to get blown up, to get beaten up, to get shot at, to lose my hearing and all that other stuff for a minimal check. And now
And you could have been a woman and had
Now-
5 kids and look how much money you'd make.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, man. And now I'm struggling to get student loans because my 9/11 post 9/11 GI Bill doesn't pay for all of my schooling to get my master's. I'm broken up. It's not like if I do get my master's, I'm gonna be able to get a job.
And hey, the woman that was in the car, Miss Diamond, who did all the other weird stuff, her goal in her GoFundMe is $75,000, and so far, ladies and gentlemen, she's hit $57,911 has been donated to her, and it says that that's raised by 1,600 people in 11 days. So 1,600 people. Do the math, Mike. 1,600. Stephanie, get your phone out. 16. Are you ready?
Yeah, man,
Somebody
go.
with a calculator?
Yeah, man, good.
1,602 people
Okay.
have raised $57,911. Let's figure out what an average person gave her.
Okay, hold on.
One average person.
You said 57,922?
No, 57,911.
911. Okay. Sorry.
Divide by 1602.
There we go. And coming up, average is $36. So $40 probably.
So $36 in 11 days.
Yeah. A person.
A person.
Now here's the thing. It's more than likely $40, but GoFundMe is taking their fee.
Oh, they're taking their fee.
So it's probably $40 donations at a time.
Good Lord.
And let me tell you
See,
something.
I told you I need to make a GoFundMe
There
for a new car.
was a guy that was in
Yeah,
Home
but you have no
Depot.
story that anybody wants to hear.
Two.
Home Depot, what?
There was a veteran in Home Depot and his wheelchair broke down and he couldn't get the parts pieces to fix his VA wheelchair. And a bunch of guys at Home Depot just started grabbing stuff off the shelf and rebuilt his and paid for everything.
Wow.
So you see what I'm
That's
saying is there's great people out there. I don't blame the people that are donating.
Another one she had another account she collected for the boyfriend. The boy's mom's pissed because he's dead, and she's collecting the money on his death, and the mom's not collecting the money on his death. Meaning the mom's not. I'm assuming paying funeral, maybe he has a kid or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Now you know what's really crazy is my friend. Remember, I was sitting here about 2 months ago, and I got a phone call about a friend of mine that died.
Right.
Okay. Him and his wife, he was a veteran. Him and his wife were legally separated. Do you realize what that causes as far as his insurance and all that other stuff?
No.
Absolute nightmare. She still hasn't got a penny. You see what I'm saying? So when you sit there and you talk about people, I mean, that was her livelihood. Him, the child support and alimony and all that other stuff. Now it cut off completely. Bam. She has nothing. She has no job. She's got kids at home. And she can't get help. And if she did a GoFundMe account, somebody'd throw it over to veterans GoFundMe, which are all veterans, which wouldn't amount to nothing because we don't have anything. Well, I mean, we'll give her clothes and help her, but we don't have money.
Yeah.
So these people with real stories, come on, a woman has 6 kids. Steph, let me ask you a question. If she has like 6 kids and she's getting a certain amount of money, when she has a 7th or 8th, does she get more money or does it cap out?
I have no idea.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I
mean, I don't know if Scotty would know that. I was just asking.
I don't know either.
I know
that I know a particular person that has multiple kids by a couple of different men and gets child support for each of them, and banks like you wouldn't believe, banks enough to where she doesn't have to work.
See, that's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Well,
but I mean,
okay, is it a good scam? Because she's not beating out EBT. She's not beating out the government.
I got you.
So is it a good scam? I mean, some guy at least has a child out of it. I mean, he might be paying out his nose, but hey, he's got a kid.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, is it fair to the children? Probably not. Is it fair to the poor guy that kind of got screwed a little bit? It's not probably not fair to him either. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's worse things that happen, I suppose.
Worse things happen. Yeah. Well,
I mean, look, you could have 20 women doing this.
Yeah.
With one kid, each of the. Okay, let's just break the numbers down. You could have 7 different ladies, each having one kid with 7 individual guys, or you can just have one lady with 7 kids and 7 individual guys. I mean, at least you're keeping it all in one house.
One's a community, one's a whorehouse.
Yeah. Now, I did not say that.
Yeah, we didn't say that.
But I did laugh at it because it was funny.
And maybe true.
It's the craziest thing.
Wow. All right. So do we got anything else, man?
I'm sure. We're
down to 4 minutes before commercial.
Authorities have arrested a couple accused of riding naked on a stolen lawnmower in Missouri.
A couple. Hey, baby.
Hey,
you
Hey, baby.
wanna go for a little boat ride? Wait a minute.
That's great.
This is a lawnmower, but we can still go for that ride.
Hey, baby.
Jasper County Sheriff.
Come on, Steph. You
Jasper,
can say all the D words, but now you hung
right?
again.
Because I was laughing. Jasper County Sheriff Tim Williams said a 55-year-old man and a 40-year-old woman admitted that they rode the lawnmower home naked after their clothing was stolen while they were skinny dipping in a creek northwest of Joplin.
She said naked.
The Joplin Globe reports that authorities arrested the pair Tuesday morning on suspicion of stealing after finding them at a house with the riding mower parked in the front yard. The Williams says an investigation determined that the lawnmower didn't belong to either of them, and that's it. That wasn't
it kind of ended not so eventful. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it was a short one.
Yep. I got you. I'm tracking.
Yeah, didn't even see a funny in there. I'm not sure what I was. I know I was answering something on Facebook, maybe, but I was. Lost.
Do we need, Steph? Do we need to work on your like your delivery on jokes, or what do you think?
Well, that wasn't a joke. That was a news story.
Oh, well, that could have been half my problem then, because I wasn't sure where we were going.
Make it funny though.
Well, I thought it kind of made it funny for itself. They were riding naked on a stolen lawnmower. And he was 55 and she was 40. There's a 15-year difference between them.
That is an issue, I suppose.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop it. I know what you're going to do here. You're going to attack my age, and no, it's not. Once you get over 40,
if you're riding naked on a lawnmower, do you need a grass catcher?
Of course, and safety glasses. Safety
I'm just
first.
thinking
Safety first.
And their clothes were stolen because they were skinny dipping.
I mean, if your junk's flopping in the wind, are you really worried about the grass? Unless you're smoking the grass, or excuse me, the grass. Stephanie, join in. That was.
I was.
Whatever happened to the health scores? Did they just stop posting them or something?
Yeah, the government's on lockdown because health score lives don't matter.
Right.
Just saying. Okay, I'm just trying to pull the rabbit out of the hat here.
But
and right now they're finding rats in all the restaurants. You know, the Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah, if you have a Pokemon in your restaurant, does that
violate your health score? Hey man, I just seen a rat on your table. Where? You got a picture of it? Yeah, I do. But it's a cartoon, so is it virtual? Does virtual count? Well, virtually your health score is terrific.
You're a moron.
She said you're a moron.
Virtually, you're a moron.
Virtually?
Yeah.
Are there virtual morons?
I guess. I don't know.
You're fired.
I don't. How
May I please have your attention? The store will be closing in 5 minutes.
Sorry, I just had to use that one. That's a good one. So is that it? Is that it for our show? 9 o'clock. We're all petered out.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Well, let's go to a commercial then, because it is time.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back.
Oh, this is pretty. Stop it. This is pretty cool.
Oh, we got 9 on. Boy, when you have 9 on, it's a trip.
Huh?
Microphone 9.
Oh yeah, it echoes. Travis says he needs an address for you, Mike. To bring that
1820. Or you want me to text it to you? Would that be easier?
Text it.
Okay. I can do it. I'll take 3 if you can bring me 3. He can just pull up to the house and throw them off. That'd be great. Oh, look, Scotty and Brett were talking about me. Oh, look at that. Brett's so nice.
I like that. She got hung on the D. All right, everybody. I want everybody in their cars singing to this song. If you're at work, I still want you singing it. Come on. Send me a video of you singing to this song, by the way.
I can do it.
I'll post it on our Just for Fun page. And send me a video of you singing to this.
You know what her name is too, right? Asshole.
I could have done that on purpose.
You think?
I'm not sure if that's the truth or not.
You're a dick.
Oh.
Should have been over.
Oh, Sherry. Oh.
Oh, I don't have number 9. Ready? Here we go. Sing it, Steph. Me, listen. Come on. Go ahead. I was just making sure I can hear you. Ready? Listen.
Oh, let go. Hurt me.
The big microphone's on, dude.
Oh, Sherry.
I need some sherry in my Coke. Okay, Jolie present one. We'll play it when I get back. I gotta go pee.
Hold on. Oh, Sherry.
Oh, I should blow my nose. Damn, get some, Step.
Hold on. Hold on.
Man, I remember being a kid watching this video.
Oh, God, yeah, man.
Hold on.
Oh, man, I got a snot ball.
Ew.
Wait, you've never had a snot ball before?
I never announced it to everybody, though.
And they're talking about 95 degrees by noon today.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. That's why I raise hell about y'all coming in and out the door so slow.
Well, what are we supposed to do?
Once it gets hot in here, man, it's hard to get it cooled. All right, everybody, for your entertainment value. That's why we did that. We will be stupid for your entertainment. Wait a minute. That's what Mike says every time he goes on a date.
What?
Huh?
Why are you looking at me?
As he can.
All right, we're back, everybody. And listen, I have no idea. Let's just see how stupid this is.
That's never
Hello?
a good idea. Hello.
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 Hello?
This is Jason from Security Promotions. How are you doing today?
What?
Is that a
It's one of the
recording?
recordings.
Hello.
And it says,
Wow.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is Jason from General Electric Home Security. How are you?
Great, Jason. How are you?
Terrific. I'm right in the middle of a tooth decapitation.
This is crazy.
The
Hello.
reason we're calling is we're talking to homeowners in your area, offering a free state-of-the-art General Electric home security system. So are you the homeowner?
No.
Yes, because I killed the other one and he's in the closet.
Don't narc me out.
Sorry, are you there?
Oh, I'm here. Are you there?
This is kind of tripping me out a little bit. Is this really a recording or is it a person?
Yeah, is it really
It's a
a
recording.
recording or is it
It's like a
person?
smart recording?
Yep, I'm a real person. I'm just talking to you through a computer. That's all.
Terrific.
You're live on the air. You called a radio station.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, how about you start talking to me like a normal person?
No. Maybe he's not normal.
Hello.
They hung up.
I don't blame them.
Ignorance. Okay, here's Joe Leaper singing. I'm assuming that's a video. Let's see.
Oh God.
Oh, he says, no, you're not going to get a video of me singing to this.
You wuss.
So, hey, Joe Leaper, I do have a favor I want to ask out of you. I want you to pull your phone out. I want you to do the video just like you just did, but I'm going to repeat what I'm saying again because I want you to video me saying it. So I'd love to have a video of you holding the phone just as you are with the player in the background and me talking so I can put that on the fun page. I think it'd be kind of cool. Like you're videoing yourself standing in front of the speaker while Stephanie's talking about something stupid. Stephanie, just tell us anything about your life. Hold on, Joe. Joe, do you have your video camera first? Let's get to everybody that's listening. If you're not listening from the app and you can actually video something playing, I want something just totally ridiculous videoed of us talking. And I just need the stupidest thing ever. Stephanie, what did you do after you left here yesterday? Wait, has everybody got their cameras ready? Okay. Now, Stephanie, just I need people to find something to laugh at, and usually all you have to do is open your mouth.
I went home and fed the geese and then fed the turtles and then fed my family. That's pretty much it.
You just purposely tried to talk as plain as possible because you didn't want anybody getting any videos of you. She keeps claiming these floating objects. Stephanie, those are turds. Those are not turtles.
I fed the turtles.
Turtles swim, Stephanie. Those
swim.
brown objects that are in your little pond, that's from the septic tank runoff. That's not a turtle.
Green.
They're green. It doesn't matter what color they are. They're not living.
Yes, they are.
I mean, they have like parasites living in them, but they're not turtles. Those are logs.
Those are not loggerheads.
Loggerheads.
Stephanie's like, Travis, why is that turtle not moving? Because it's a turd, Stephanie. What's that weird white stuff on its back? That's toilet paper, Stephanie.
Gagmoid. That is so good.
But Stephanie denies it. That's what makes it worse.
Ow.
Stephanie.
Ow.
What? I'm getting an unknown name calling my phone.
It could be because what we're telling. Why didn't you answer it?
Because it was a bill collector. I don't need people knowing what bills.
You should have just answered it and put it to the microphone. Stupid people call these numbers. We're gonna put them live.
Yes, we are. Right? You can pretty much count on that.
Somebody called me trying to sell me a newspaper. I'm putting them live.
No, yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong if you're that dumb. And I said you're calling a radio station, and it said yes.
Well, that just proves that it's just some make-believe crap.
Yeah.
I have half a mind to call DirecTV live and question them on the whole fraudulent crap that was happening to me yesterday. So for all you people that are listening, so I set up an account. I called DirecTV last week. They show me nowhere in their systems. We set up a new account. So there's this deposit, and then I have to buy this, and I have to buy that, and we do all this. It cost me $383 to get set up with these cats. Then I get this weird phone call yesterday that says, your installation for Tuesday has been put on hold. So I call these numbers. The first person says, I don't know why that's happening. They transfer me to another person in sales. I don't know why this is happening. They transfer me to another person, and they say, all of a sudden, we're seeing that you have two accounts. I said, how in the F-bomb do I have two accounts? Yeah. Like, you just set me up a new account because you didn't see me in your system. I told you I had an account with you back in 2005. How are you not? Okay, transfer me somebody else to fix this. Bottom of the line is they get me to this other person that says I owe over $200. I'm like, at this point, I want my $383 back. I feel like you're holding my money hostage at this point. I do not owe you $200 and some odd. if I did, wouldn't you have asked for your $200 and something before you created me an account?
Yeah.
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 And they go,
would've.
You are kind of right about that.
Yes.
And I have this all recorded. That's the thing. If I'm dealing with business, it's recorded.
Yeah.
So listening to the DirecTV people with no reasonable excuse, I said, as of now, I want my money back, and or if you refuse to give me my money back, I will be calling Bank of America and filing fraud charges against y'all, because I feel like there's some weird trickery going on here.
Yeah,
and there's some fraudulent stuff here, so I want my money back.
Oh yeah, they would hold on to it for like 2
right.
years, because that's what happened with us with DirecTV. Fortunately, it was only $100.
I know, but if they do that to 5 million people,
that's right.
The interest alone on that account could be staggering.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up getting it back finally after 2 years. They finally.
But it's just sad.
Gave it back to
it's
us.
just sad, and the way it all began was when I was changing over from DTV to Uverse years ago. I told them this is the date I want to be cut off. Then about a month into having Uverse, I get this weird bill for $90, and I'm like, "What is this for?" I call them, and they say, "Well, we cut you off because you didn't pay your bill." And I went, "Y'all were supposed to be cut off on this date." "Well, no, sir, you never called that in." I said, "You're an idiot. I got Uverse. I've had Uverse." I said, "Run through your little computer, and you'll see where I haven't used your DTV, because you can tell if I've been watching your TV."
Yeah, definitely.
I said, all these objects have been sitting in a box. And they're like, "Well, there's a $15 cutoff fee." And then I'm like, "Dude, I'm not paying the $90. You're trying to screw me here." And then the end result was they were going to handle it. It was all supposed to be handled.
Yeah,
no big deal. They were going to
like
take care of it. And now they can't even. Now, here's my problem, too. The biggest reason I got away from them. Best Buy, they had a deal where if you get a if you get a DVR, this is back because DVRs were just coming out back then. If you got a DVR through DirecTV and you were leasing it, it was this much money a month for them to supply whatever to the box, and then there was more money if you had to lease their box. I bought a box straight out from Best Buy. I paid $200 for it. It was my box. Then I get a bill for $200 for the box from DirecTV.
Yeah.
And I said, "You're an effing idiot. I got a receipt right here. I just bought this from Best Buy." "Well, no, sir. We show that you added a box." "Yes, I added a box. All you did was turn it on. I own the box." So that was one of the first problems that I ever had out of them. And that's one reason I got away from them.
Can you imagine working customer service for one of these groups?
How can you would almost be like a dude that works for a loan shark with a baseball bat. I mean, are you okay with doing that to people?
Yeah, for real. Are you?
Isn't that
okay
a trip?
Yeah. Are you okay with being that guy? How do you call somebody that you already heard them say, "Listen, I'm a little behind. I had to pay my kids' daycare. I'm a single mother," and then you go, "I don't care, man. I want my money." I mean, how can some of these people be so rude?
Well, it's just like people that do.
But these are the same people that have road rage going to and from work, and then complain about their coffee being too hot.
Well, that's like snapping shoals. When I had that incident that happened.
Why does everything got to go back to snapping turtles, Stephanie? Those are turds.
Shoals.
Well, that's some weird stuff going on about them turtles. You got some weird turtle action going there, buddy.
Wow, that's her husband.
Snapping shoals. It was completely their mess up, and they got $657 out of me within a 24-hour period.
God, man,
and they didn't care that where the money was coming from. Just that they were getting their money. They didn't care that I have a handicapped child.
No,
right.
That couldn't.
Well, how about this, Gwinnett County? So Gwinnett County, when I lived there for 14 years, I had my house in North Lake was 3 lots. Well, where the neighbor, it was my aunt's house for 14 years before that. The neighbor, because my uncle wanted to put this garage in, and the lots were square, but they weren't. Excuse me. The lots were a rectangle shape, but they were not square, meaning degree-wise, the corners were not true 90s. Does that make sense? Is everybody following?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the way the street was, the lots were not square, meaning 90-degree corners. So for my uncle to do the garage he wanted to do, he had to make, if you were facing the property, the back right-hand side needed to be squared off. So the neighbor who didn't use that part of their yard gave my uncle 25 feet. But that's 25 feet in the corner, and then that 25 feet, as it came towards the front of the yard, zeroed out into the normal property line.
Tracking.
So that was on my deed when I bought my property. It shows that I have all 3 lots. The deed completely shows all the legal, 100% legal measurements. I lived there 14 years. All of a sudden, Gwinnett County sends me something saying, you owe us $4,000 in taxes.
Whoa!
On a lot that you've not been paying taxes on. And I'm looking at this, and they highlighted in a yellow highlighter this pie shape. And I'm like, that's y'all's F up.
Yeah.
That's not mine. My deed clearly shows this, and this, and this. And all the paperwork reads these three rectangle shaped lots with this pie lots. All my paperwork, which is the same paperwork the county has, clearly showed it. And they said, well, regardless, there's been a mess up and you owe us this money.
Wow.
And I went, no, this is your problem, not my problem. Well, they kept on and on saying they were going to take me to court. And I said, let's go to court. I'm all willing.
Really?
Well, the next thing I know, I was already fixing to let the house be foreclosed on. I was ready to move out anyways.
That bad, right? Or
I was already moving out anyways. Well,
as
as I was moving out, I get this letter that says this pie is to be auctioned off on the court steps. And I'm like, I'm leaving anyways, but how funny is this going to be?
Oh, somebody buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they gobble it up.
But you can't do nothing with it because the garage is sitting on it.
They would gobble it up.
And because of the property rules, they can't tear down the garage. So somebody's going to try to own that square or that pie, and they're going to try to sell it back to the bank.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing was insane.
That is so cool.
The whole thing was insane.
Do you realize there are
But now listen
that...
to this now. I want to trip you out even worse. Are you ready for this?
Dun, dun, dun.
So one of the times when I refinanced my house, I owned A, B, and C. A was an empty lot. B had the house on it. C had the huge driveway in the garage. When they refinanced my house, somehow or another, they didn't include A.
Ooh.
So I get a letter where they're wanting to sue me.
No, brother.
So I take this paperwork to a lawyer who starts reading the paperwork, and it keeps speaking of lot B and lot C. It's never speaking of lot A. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Apparently what happened is when they refinanced my house, they gave me lot A and didn't realize it.
Oh, well, bonus round.
But they were basically saying that if I signed this paperwork, I wasn't supposed to discover that they gave me lot A.
Yeah.
It was the legal way of wording it. But if I was just to sign this piece of paper, it was all to go away. Really what the piece of paper said is I'm giving you lot A.
I got you.
Wow.
So what it was is they were calling it a release form. Wells Fargo, everybody. You remember the big scam of the house market. They were basically saying in this paperwork that if I gave them release to seize the property, that they wouldn't sue me. Well, when I walked out of the house and you foreclosed on it, you seized the property.
Yeah.
See, it's all in the way it was wording.
Yeah.
They basically said in the way it worded is if you give us lot A, we won't come after you for what you owe us on B and C.
What?
Because they knew that if I owned lot A, they could try to sue me, but they can't do anything with what they owned as long as lot A existed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you own it, but you can't do nothing with it.
Right.
Because I'm in possession of A. I could have actually sold them lot A for $100,000 if I wanted to. But you know what was going to happen is the second I was given the $100,000, they would have sued me for $100,000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because they would have sued me for whatever their loss was. And then they would have had legal proof that they lost it, et cetera, et cetera. You know, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's all
Very, very weird.
Let's move on to something else. I know we got a little crazy.
So here's something I found. Deputy fires 1 in a billion shot.
1 in a billion?
1 in a billion.
Oh, cool.
Investigators say an off-duty Colorado Sheriff's Department fired a bullet straight down the barrel of a suspect's gun.
I heard about
Robin Hood it, baby.
I heard about this.
A shot they called 1 in a billion.
Yeah.
The detail emerged in a letter from prosecutors Wednesday announcing that. Yeah, y'all are gonna make fun of me.
I'm starting now because I'm asking again, and
because I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this name.
Why don't you just say the person? Arapaho.
Yeah, okay.
I arrested a hoe. What you talking about?
The Indian, the Indian, right? The Arapaho Indians.
Arapaho County deputy. I don't know.
No, that's good. You're saying it right. You got it. You got it. Go with
Jose Marquez.
I'm going down to Smackaho when we leave here.
Oh my God.
That's down there next to Metropolitan.
God, that's funny.
There's another one. There's another road I turn down all the time. It's a one-way street called Spank It Daddy. But, you know.
I want to go to Schmackaho later on today.
Well, Stephanie lives right next to Smack a Bitch Up.
Deputy Jose Marquez was
of course, there's a Jose involved with this.
In shooting the attempted robbery suspect who survived. Marquise also was wounded in the January shooting and is still recovering.
Wait a minute. So Jose shot the bullet?
Yes.
Are you sure his name's really not Jesus?
It was Jose Marquez.
You don't get that, right?
I know.
Jesus made the shot.
I know.
Stephanie. Never mind. Keep going.
The Aurora.
It's impossible to find good help.
Shut up, both of you. The Aurora Sentinel newspaper in suburban Denver reports that Marquise was visiting his girlfriend's apartment when 2 suspects approached him in the parking lot with their guns drawn. The off-duty deputy told investigators that one suspect told him to give it up. Marquise says the suspects fired first and he shot back. One was wounded in the leg and arrested, and the other got away.
Man. And what was the name of town again?
Aurora, Colorado.
What was the other word you said?
What county was that in?
Arapaho County.
She did it. That's good.
Arapaho.
It's spelled for those.
Well,
let me spell it out.
Smack-a-ho, duct tape-a-ho.
Well, I was thinking
one too.
Those raps that you get from It Works.
Yeah, rap-a-ho. It works.
This is how it's spelled. Arapahoe.
I'm all right.
I got you.
That's
Arapaho County.
Arapaho, baby. All right, I got to play these videos real quick. I'm turning the big microphone on, and let's see if we can get these videos to play. This is from Brett and Woodstock.
No, I don't know.
Okay, that was a quick one, but there you go. Those are turds.
Camera 9. Or, why are women?
So that was a quickie, just like the rest of Stephanie's life. All right, here's Joe Leapers.
Joe Leapage.
Joe, do you have your video camera first? Let's get to everybody that's listening. If you're not listening from the app and you can actually video something playing, I want something just totally ridiculous videoed of us talking.
Oh God, here's a Bradley, California. Let's see what this goes. Hello?
This is Julia. Congratulations. Your business has been pre-approved for a $250,000 small business loan.
Let's do it. Come on. Let's go through it. Come on.
No credit check is required for the approval,
Well,
and we can get your loan finalized within the next 48 hours.
Send the check.
Regardless of what you need the funds for.
Send
Once
it.
again,
the money.
press 1 now or press 2 to be placed on our do not call list.
Send it.
I'm gonna hit 2 because if it would have given me a live person, I'd have been like, hold on. There's Joe Leaper again.
After you left here yesterday. Has everybody got their cameras ready?
All right, here's the next one, Stephanie.
Not a turtle. They're green. It doesn't matter what colors they are. They're not living. Yes, they are. I mean, they have like parasites living in them, but they're not turtles. Those are logs. Those are not logs.
If you want to find out what's going on, you better listen to Just for Fun Radio.
Good plug, Joe. Good plug. There you go.
That was awesome.
That's a good plug, Joe. Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, if they were going to give me credit, I was going to tell them that I was opening a smack house. I want to sell heroin, which is smack. And then in the back room, there's a spanking room.
I was going to say smack my up.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I like that song. Let's play that song during the break.
I can't play that. That's Prodigy. I can't play that.
Okay.
Stephanie's a prodigy.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
You're a prodigy?
Can you look up the definition of? Look up the definition of and say it.
What a prodigy.
Yeah, but I want you to read the definition. I think this would be funny. Because you just said you know you're one. I want you to now read it. I think it would be amazingly funny.
Say it.
I love you, Stephanie. You can look that up
Bite
too.
me ass.
Wow. I tell her I love her and she says that.
A person, especially a young one, endowed with exceptional qualities or abilities.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And I've said it before, you're endowed. You're hung like a 2-year-old. You in China.
Oh my God.
I'm about to spit my drink.
Spit it. Like I said, explosive diarrhea. I hope you have it.
Oh my God, Stephanie.
And Bella will not get out of your way so you can get to the toilet.
Mike continues to drink a Monster. How do you do that and not choke?
Because I'm trying to imagine myself somewhere else. I'm serious. I'm trying to imagine.
Try to clean it up after 9 and today it's over. It's over. I got tears coming out of my eyes.
And it's all because of you.
Why is
You
it my
do
fault?
it.
Oh,
You do it.
I just wanted you to read what a prodigy was.
And then you said I was endowed.
You read that, Stephanie, you
That's
dumb
the
ace.
definition. You see, you set me up. You set
Stephanie,
me
I
up.
just said read the definition. I did not force you to say that you were well endowed.
No, I didn't say I was well endowed. You said I was well endowed.
How does he know?
That's what I want to know.
How do I know,
Travis, stop
Man.
saying what would Travis say.
Stop saying what Travis say.
Stephanie, what would Travis say?
That's not true.
Yeah, there's a good chance I'm gonna vomit.
Stephanie,
No.
all I did was get you to read the definition. I got no control. I got no
Over
control.
what comes out of your mouth.
I got no control of what you just said. I got no control of what the definition was.
Or
I have
what
no
comes out of your
control.
mouth.
I have no control. You said it. All I did was repeat it.
Everything was fine
You
up
set
until
me
you
up.
said Arapaho. As soon as you said Arapaho, you have from that point
Mike,
on,
here's what I need you to do
That
every
was
day.
the county
Mike,
name.
here's what I need you to do every day. On a piece of paper, when these stupid stuff like Arapaho and she's well endowed, all these things, I just need you to write down the certain stupid things. And at the end of the day, let's do a recap, the redneck recap, and just repeat like some of the stupid things that have come out of her mouth. Like I was feeding the green turtle that didn't move.
she doesn't want to do that, man.
I
said that was
I didn't
fine
ask
doing
you.
that.
I didn't ask her what she wanted. I'm asking you to do that. We're treating this just like her marriage. We don't care what she wants.
On top of it, man. On top of it. I tell you what,
Stephanie.
man.
What?
Just because you're well endowed don't mean I want to bite you.
Oh,
Quit telling me these weird things. I think you're jealous of mine and Mike's relationship.
There's
Oh,
a
heck no.
chance I'm going to vomit. Big chunk.
No jealousy at all.
Come on, don't lie.
No,
Come on.
no.
Okay,
Nope.
so
Nope.
we're at 9:31. We've lost our minds today.
I like the
Yes.
little spit at the end there. You hear it?
Spit.
That's awesome.
Beep.
Sheba.
She bang. She bang.
Shebang.
So, any other great news going on in the world?
There's great news everywhere.
You know, me and somebody else was actually, let me word it this way. So somebody else had posted something, not me. Somebody else had posted something about you can't turn on the news and hear any good, that it's all Democrat this, Republican that. And it's turned a lot of people that normally would not hate on one another to not like each other.
You think?
So with that being said, I was just pointing out that we need to come up with more just stupid news, redneck news, redneck stupid news, things like that. Highlights of Stephanie's day.
why doesn't she do a show? Or why don't you just?
And she got all jealous yesterday. Talking about, wow, at least you have a show. We tried to give her a show.
You got a computer, and I'll do 15-minute or 10-minute just videotape while you're sitting somewhere, or like Scotty does in the car, and post them to Facebook, post them to Twitter, post.
We don't want no bathroom videos, by the way.
Yeah, because that earlier, that whole pull your pants up thing was kind of weird.
Yes.
Whatchamacallit, and just do maybe 5-minute rants or something and post them. Let's see if we if there's a what am I looking? An audience for it. I think there will be, because you really, really are funny.
Looking. That's why the videos are so important.
When you do the redneck thing and you just speak from the heart and you just talk about how something confuses you or how you're upset with something.
In other words, when you're
hilarious.
just being normal, it's people giggle. It's like Honey Doo Doo. I mean, you know, everybody just finds it funny. It's not an insult, Steph. They love you. You are so beautiful
to me.
You so Walmart famous.
Yeah, that I am.
In the pool section.
You can wear your underwear on the outside.
In the parking lot, inside.
Wait, are you really? You're really gonna sit here and tell me?
How many?
No. I'm laughing. No.
times?
I'm laughing on the fact that you're clarifying where you're famous in the Walmart, not just the swimming pool section. That was funny, Stephanie. That's why you need a show. I'm like making a joke, making a little song, a little parody joke about you being famous in the swimming pool section, and she's like, "No, it's outside. It's in." You're being serious, like you're for real.
Yeah, I am for real.
You're splitting hers.
Give us an illustration
recognized
of the last place you were recognized and stuff like that.
The Walmart on Salem Road.
Yes.
Out in the parking lot, and
yes.
I
were you mugging somebody or something?
No.
I mean, how does short people like you run with a purse, anyways?
No, that's when my old neighbor, we saw him sitting in the car and he was slumped over. Travis and I
was he having a heart attack?
Well, see, that's.
Oh no, this is serious.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I mean, he really does have a heart condition.
No, I was joking. I had no idea that you were serious.
No, he wasn't he was just napping. Thank God.
So your neighbor was drunk and passed out in the Walmart parking lot? Mike, save me here. She's describing a horrible story. No, he wasn't hurt. He was just asleep.
Yeah, he was just
dying. I mean, he wasn't hurt or nothing.
Oh
God. People ain't hurt till they're dead.
But they're
not dead till they're slumped over.
There was a lady and her husband. They were concerned about him too. She was actually on the phone with 911, and I didn't know it.
Where in this story are you the famous person?
I'm trying to get there, but you always say paint the picture, paint the
Okay.
picture.
I ain't talking about painting the building though.
It's like a billboard down the Excited Expressway where it says "We Bear All."
So I got him.
Welcome to Macon, Georgia.
I knocked on the window, got his attention. He was fine. So then we were talking. Travis and I were talking to the lady and her husband, and she saw my shirt and asked me if I was, because I had my Brian Mahaffey shirt
lady?
on. I never got her name.
So there was a passed out dude and a passed out lady?
No, she was upright.
She was upright.
Okay, so there was a passed
out.
So there's a passed out dude in the car. Where's the lady in this story?
She was parked next to him.
Okay.
And so when they were loading up their car, they saw him and they got concerned.
Yeah, I think.
So she yells out, "Hey, you're redneck Steph," and she's not worried about the fact the dude slumped over in the car. How long had she sat there with the slumped over dude before she noticed that he was?
No, this was after we had
unconscious?
found that he was okay and he
Yeah,
was
but you said she was
talking.
parked next to him.
Yeah.
So I said, how long had she been sitting there just looking at the slumped over dude, not even thinking about it?
Hey,
But
man, you
but-
dead?
But you walk up, she notices your shirt all of a sudden.
Yeah. I was working with this dude. I think he
Anyways.
was dead.
Okay, keep going. I just
And-
think it's funny.
So-
She doesn't notice the dude that possibly could be dead next to her.
No, she did. She was the one that was on the phone with the police. But then
Redneck
once I
Steph.
got him to
Oh, God.
respond,
Uh-oh,
she
here
got
we go.
off the phone with him and then was talking with me and Travis, and she saw my shirt and she asked if I was a police officer, and I told her, I said, "No, ma'am, I actually work for Just for Fun Radio, and we do a lot of stuff for we just did the charity ride. And she said, oh yeah, I listen to that. Me and my husband both do. That they just love Alex. And I said, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And then he quit.
And and then she asked me who I was on the show. I said, oh, I'm the redneck. And she said, oh my God, you're her? I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, you're right. You're not that stupid when we meet you in person.
Wow. That didn't go the way
I don't know where to go with that.
That didn't go the way I thought it was.
So, did she say that? Did the woman say that in a question? Oh, you're not that dumb when I see you in person.
Oh, I mean, the tone inflection could change this whole story.
That's what I'm saying. So, how was that said? I wonder.
Well, after she said it, I mean,
Was there a involved?
Yeah, after she said it, we all laughed.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
What other response would be appropriate?
What other response would you have? I mean,
I didn't find it insulting.
Well, again, of course not. Okay, so let's go to some of these videos. It's not like
she bought me a beer or anything.
Well, you were at the wrong place for that.
That would be completely
No, she could have went in and got a whole 30-pack.
At Walmart. You want somebody to buy you a beer at Walmart.
Walmart.
So that I'm gonna have to make sure I put that on. Make sure I put that on the Facebook. That's funny.
Yeah, Walmart's the only place that sells the beer that I drink.
Yeah, the Rockdale beer.
Nope. The Miller High Life Light.
If you drink Rockdale beer, just say it. Just admit it.
I don't drink Rockdale beer.
Now,
Rockdale beer.
My buddy
Travis drinks Rockdale beer, but
my buddy likes Bud Ice.
Yes, I love Bud Ice.
I used to like Bull Ice. No, I'm not making a joke.
Yeah, you are. You're making fun.
You know what?
Well, the Schlitz malt liquor Bull became just Bull, and then they had the Bull Ice. Man, you were talking about getting a good buzz. You drink a 24 ounce of the Bull Ice. Yeah, baby.
I've never seen the Bull Ice.
Light too.
Oh my God, yeah, man.
I've never seen that.
You drink it cold, it was pretty good, get a good buzz. Drink it warm, it's not so good, but boy, does the buzz get worse.
And Natty Ice, that's gross.
What is it called?
Natural Ice.
Oh,
Natural Ice.
You know, I was trying to get the Just for Fun crew, meaning all of you listeners, together, where we were going to do the cheap beer tasting.
Yeah.
Where we were going to take the bus and meet up at, say, a liquor store or something, and we were going to get all of the cheap liquors or cheap wines, like, you know, Thunderbird, Brass Monkey,
Monkey.
Mad Dog, all that, and have a bunch of Dixie cups, and everybody was just gonna start taking sips. We were gonna have it where all of us could just take different cheap wine, ghetto wine tasting is what I was calling it.
Ghetto wine tasting.
Jacob asked if we've ever had flat tire beer.
No. I didn't even know that was real.
Fat tire beer.
Again, no, had no idea.
Have you ever had Snatch beer?
It is a real beer, and I can't say that I've ever had it.
Okay, cool.
So
not the Snatch, but the fat tire beer. I've heard of it.
That almost sounded
Here we go. Exactly what I said was going to happen.
Oh my God. Just let
it has begun.
I'm telling you, we wanted to do a segment called Ask the Redneck. So right now, any listeners that would like to send Stephanie a question or send us a question to ask Stephanie, let's have a segment of Ask the Redneck. And I want to know.
But it can't be intelligent questions.
It can be,
y'all were
Stephanie,
doing.
it can be any question that anybody feels they want to ask the redneck.
But the intelligent
Stephanie,
questions, they can't be funny answers.
You shouldn't
pressure
a listener to not ask what they want to ask. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You should not bully a listener and say you can't ask that question, because that's how fair is that, Stephanie?
Yeah, bully.
Redneck lives matter.
buddy.
Yeah, I
You
wore the
can't
shirt
ask an
yesterday.
intelligent question. Okay, let me ask you a question on that.
Let me ask you
Who
a
gets
question.
to determine what's intelligent or not?
Well, and
you're
what's intelligent to you may not be intelligent to others.
A recipe for brownies might
or-
confuse you.
No!
I mean,
You know,
No, math questions do, though, because I'm not good at math.
well, let's
Except
get
for
some
2
math
plus 2
questions.
is 4.
That's
okay,
it?
I have 2 text messages. I'll meet up at the liquor store at 12 today for the wine tasting.
Good idea. I want to do the absence thing,
Dude, you're absent. Hell, when you're here, you're not here.
But everybody's got to have a driver. I mean, you got to have a designated driver or Uber.
Because what we found out is if we meet up behind the Sonic on 20
and put our ski mask on,
where Oglesby Bridge, isn't that what that is? Oglesby Bridge and Sonic.
Yes.
Yeah.
That parking lot, we
love
found out we went there for burgers on my birthday and sat in the bus and was drinking moonshine, the legal moonshine,
Yeah.
for my birthday.
right by my house.
Because when you're in the bus, it's legal. As
Yeah.
long as the bus isn't operating, I can drink any
Yeah.
parking lot I want.
That's a stone throw away from my house, but I could have
But we
participated.
do need to do that one day, though.
I wasn't invited to that, but
You
That
wasn't
was-
even
that was
on-
before you were
Yeah,
around.
that was before.
your birthday. Your birthday's on the same day every year. I've been
That
around
was
for almost 2
that
years.
happened before you were part of the
Yeah,
show.
that was like 3
Come on, I
years
need to
ago.
ask the redneck a question. Anybody has a legit question, it doesn't even have to be legit. It's
I do.
Stephanie out.
I do. I have a question.
No.
All
I
right,
have a
let's hear
question.
your question.
Name the planets in our solar system.
Oh my God.
That's easy.
That's not like a question.
Yes,
that's,
it is.
That's,
Wait.
Yeah, it's like a trivia question. I wanted to just like ask questions.
Like what? Why?
Like what would
is this
Stephanie
rash?
do? What's your
Okay.
yeah, what's this rash?
What's this is rash?
Okay, name the planet, Stephanie. What's the furthest planet away?
Pluto.
Good. I would go the other way. I think it's easier to go from the
We already know you go the other way.
Mercury.
Stop it.
Mercury,
Now everybody
Venus,
knows.
Earth, Mars, Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto.
We're not talking about the cars
you
parked in the
missed
driveway
two.
in the
You're still
order.
missing two.
I can't remember those though. I can't remember.
Uranus,
Your butt.
your butt.
Your butt. Hey, you're missing one now. You got one left. You did good. You didn't do them in order, but you did good. It's the largest planet.
I thought Jupiter.
Jupiter. There you go. Cool.
Oh, I thought I said that one.
No,
Okay.
you missed it. But that's great, man. You know,
Yeah,
what-
you did better than me because I don't think I could have done it.
Yeah. Just, I mean, have you ever seen that show, Smarter
It's been
Than a Fifth Grader?
forever since I've thought about it.
I do.
But I was
not
trying
like
to
that damn
remember
show.
that because they teach you in school, or
Yeah,
at least
my
when I
very
was
hair
in
and
school.
stuff, yeah.
My very energetic mother just ordered some
Pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 pizzas or some shit, stuff like that.
Yeah. Now name the moons of Jupiter. No, I won't do that to you.
Oh, not eat that, eat that.
Okay,
Number
this is
1, number 2,
all
number
these
3.
all these are from one person.
Oh Lord.
When you hear Taco Bell, what do you think? Do you go A, gross, B, yum, home cooking, B, is that a Mexican phone company?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I'm just gonna ask the questions like you answer.
Jesus.
because
Yeah.
that's silly.
What?
Can you
Steph!
burp and say your name at the same time? What was that?
Step.
Oh my God.
That's my nickname.
Okay,
no,
you and your family are going to SeaWorld. What do you definitely need to remember to pack?
Clothes. What?
Okay. How did you meet your ex?
Which ex?
That's not an answer.
Jesus Christ, man. You haven't
What?
answered
You
the
can't answer a
yet.
question with a
You
question.
have not answered a question.
She hasn't
yet.
really answered the question yet.
Oh my God.
How I met my ex was in school. The one before Travis was in school.
What was his name?
Darren.
Does he still live around here?
I have no idea where he is.
Did you kill him and bury him?
I wished. I
wished?
wished I would have. Yeah.
You're so funny.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetic. Now,
And to answer about Taco Bell, I love Taco Bell.
oops, sorry.
So, yes, good, but not home cooking meal because my tacos are better.
I'm gonna fall out. I swear to God, I'm gonna fall out.
Why?
No, that's true. My tacos are better.
Why do I hear her talking tacos? And everybody knows what the word code name for tacos is.
Shut up.
And why do I visualize her singing "My milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard"? My tacos.
Ask Travis. My tacos are good. Ask Travis. What would Travis say? Hey, y'all wanted this.
No, we did not want that.
No, they asked about my tacos. So
I asked about freaking planets.
Quit talking about your tacos.
Oh my God.
My tacos are good.
Stephanie, quit talking about your taco.
As a matter of fact, we had tacos
Don't
Saturday night.
Oh my God. That's why she couldn't come to work Monday. Oh yeah.
Shut up.
This show has gone to hell in a handbasket.
Golly. Okay, Mike.
This is like going.
Ask a redneck. Nobody's asking questions. We want some real.
Well, she doesn't
questions.
like math questions. I love math questions. So she more than likely doesn't like science questions. So let's let's ask
from a listener. A listener answered the boyfriend question, the ex question, because Stephanie didn't want to. He's her cousin, so yes, he still lives around.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in the perfect crime? And if so, what would it be?
What?
Oh my God, Stephanie.
Do I believe in the perfect
Now
crime?
the questions are coming in.
Yeah. Do you believe that somebody can do a crime and get away with it?
Well, no.
It's only a 2-hour show, sweetie.
We only got 12 minutes.
There.
Okay. Does she know the gap? Listen, does she know the gap setting on a 72 CUDA Hemi 4-barrel?
Put it in the car and go. I know.
Wow.
Well, remember you had one.
Yeah, mine was a 70.
Oy,
And it wasn't a Hemi, it was a Barracuda.
Okay. So I just got what would Travis say about you saying you wish you would have married Darren?
No, actually I was engaged to Darren when Travis and I met, and Travis stole me away from Darren. So.
Man, we're getting some dirt.
I was engaged.
You picked him up at DUI school. You picked him up.
With Darren in the car.
Oh my God.
Now you know that chloroform cannot be used.
Now somebody's saying they want tacos for lunch. Great job.
That's disgusting.
Come on, some people, give us some redneck questions.
Yeah.
I had a question.
I was engaged to Darren for 2 years. Yes.
Do you believe?
Damn, at 10 years old, they let you get engaged?
And Alabama, who cares? That's actually.
Because, I mean, you were with like 13 with Travis, so.
She's 2 years out of the window at 10.
Whatever.
Do you
I
believe?
was 17 when Travis and I got married. Do I believe what?
You said you were engaged for 2 years before you got married. That means you were engaged at 15.
Yes, I was.
And y'all thought I was just making a joke. You thought I was just picking. And look what the answer really was. I'm over here trying not to freaking laugh my butt off.
Laugh,
because
hell,
you
I'm
thought
scared.
I was just messing around, and you just heard her say it.
But I didn't get the ring until I was 16.
Well, yeah, because there's laws in this country.
Exactly.
I told you. I don't see how to do this.
We got it from service
All
merchandise.
she has to do is open her mouth, Bob.
She said she
You know,
got
it's
the
pretty.
ring
It's pretty bad when your mom has to drive you to the store to pick up your wedding rings.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, you might be a redneck.
You think?
That's what she said.
Next question, anybody? Please, some people send us some questions.
Yeah.
I won't say your name. Just send us some questions for Ask the Redneck.
Do
because,
you believe?
Holy cow!
In the perfect crime, and if so, what would you do? I guess you don't believe in the perfect crime.
Okay.
I mean, there's so many crimes. So I mean, how do you?
Have you ever thought about pulling off a crime, like a big one?
I would love to rob a bank and not
Oh
have
my
to worry
God! Okay.
about
this
money.
is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
I mean, I would love to, but there's in this day and age, this
exactly.
day and age, with all the technology, you would never get away with it.
Yeah, but don't you think you could use the technology to get away with? Oh wait, it's redneck stuff.
Yeah, it's redneck.
Okay. Do you believe in UFOs?
Oh, that's a
Well,
good
we
one.
can't be the only ones out there.
That is not what he said. Why won't you answer the question?
I did answer the question. I said yes.
I keep saying if we're the best there is, we're in trouble. There's got to be better than us.
Well,
somebody somewhere had to see something in order to make Star Wars.
Yeah, that's That's the definition of our life.
I think I just got shattered.
No, I think you just shattered.
Stephanie.
What?
There has to be somebody else out there, and we saw something because we came home with Star Wars.
Not just Star Wars. Look at Star Wars, Star Trek, The Last Starfighter.
I actually like that movie.
I did too. The Last Starfighter.
Here's the question from a listener. Dear Stephanie,
oh Lord,
how in the hell can you be engaged at 15? His testes have not even dropped at that point.
Oh, that is so not true.
Because we thought we were in love.
You're in heat. There's a difference.
In a rut.
In a rut. It was mating season for the deer.
Were you really engaged at 15?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What'd your parents
Was it
think about
arranged or what?
My parents said that
Did somebody trade you for a goat?
My parents said we couldn't get married until after I graduated, which that was the plan.
So you would have graduated at 17.
Yes.
Or 18.
Or 25.
I was in the process of getting.
I hate you sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Because you freaking we have the same
looking at you.
We have the same thought process, and I was loading the joke.
I wasn't even looking at you, sir.
And he just stole it. He did that the other night on the comedy show too. I was talking about it, and he's like, "You're a junior," and I'm like, "You stole my joke!"
Oh my God! Keep going.
He just absolutely stole my joke with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Hate you.
Keep going. We need to ask a redneck the questions because this is just too crazy.
Okay, you said you wanted to rob a bank.
Yeah.
How would you do it?
Oh my God, that alone's scary. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
I've thought
there's
about
no
it.
way to get away with it.
No, yes, there is. Look, you have to distract law enforcement because they're not too good at dividing their assets. So what you do is you take a stick of dynamite, okay, and you go across town. You have somebody else do it probably. They light it and throw it like in anything, okay, anything that's going to cause a bit like a gas station. When that thing goes off and there's fire and all that other stuff, everybody and their brother is going there. That's when you hit the bank on the other side of town.
I just got from a listener laughing my ace off. Quote for the day: rut.
Rut.
Just for fun radio. How can we help you?
You must be in rut.
Hello.
She was married or engaged at 15.
This is really confusing you, isn't it?
Why is it confusing?
Well, no, a lot of people are.
Okay, let's stop for just a second. Let's listen to him.
The thing is you were 15.
Yes.
Was it sort of like Mike's skit where you looked in the mirror and you were shaving off your mustache and said, "What do you think?" That's
what she
like,
said.
I got to go to second grade.
Here's my question.
No.
How did I get this?
Hang on one second. Here's my question. You were engaged at what age?
Well, he asked me to marry him at 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old was he?
How old was he?
37.
He was 16.
Okay, so he was 16, you were 15.
Yes.
How long had y'all been together dating?
I was 13.
Okay, so you've been dating since you were 13.
Yes.
Now, how long were y'all together before you called yourself together?
I don't. What do you mean? Like just hanging out?
Yeah, like when you were kind of
friends?
liking each other before you actually labeled it. Because people are kind of dating for a minute before they actually tell everybody, yeah, we're actually an item now.
We all used to start. I guess.
Y'all play Barbies together when you were kids or something?
No, just listening to music, just hanging out.
Okay, so
skateboarding, all
12,
that.
and then by the time you were 15, you were engaged.
Yes.
Okay.
I
just had to ask the
I'm
question.
envisioning her sitting on the bed listening to New Edition, and him got his backward hat, dressed like Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah.
And he's all.
It was his prerogative, baby.
Oh no,
Exactly.
No.
Oh no, I know.
No.
Yeah.
We listened to like Metallica and like.
The only thing she's changing is the music, not how he looked or anything.
No.
Oh no, he had long hair. He never wore.
He had a
hat.
mullet.
No, his hair was long.
You would have to
all
sing
over.
it like Flipper. He had a mullet. Stringy as hell.
How old were you when you first rode the hobby horse?
Oh, don't do that. No, we're too
No.
late. Don't go to
No.
that question.
Okay.
No.
We're just talking about
No.
I know what you're
No.
just saying. Just
carousel.
don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm still dying on the engaged. There's got to be like a trait of a goat and a horse or something here.
Yeah, carousel.
Yeah. No, he was one of those. My dad didn't like him because.
Well, you can imagine why. You were trying to marry your 15-year-old.
Well, yeah, and he was in a band. Yeah, he was a guitar player, and
dude already been working in the bar scene,
He was a bouncer.
So you were a groupie.
What if I guess?
Well, she looks more like a grouper, but okay.
I'm fixing to throw something at you.
I was going along the line of puffish.
Bite me, Brett.
I was thinking orange.
No, they're dangerous to eat.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna be the poison.
Orange roughy.
A mudfish.
Tilapia.
Oh my God. Yeah. What a day. What a day. We apologize to all the listeners that are still here.
This engagement thing like really has me baffled. I mean,
yeah, me too.
Well,
man.
okay, then I got married.
A little concerned.
Okay, engaged
at
at
17.
Okay, there
to
was
Travis.
the next question. So you and Travis, you left the first guy at 15. You got engaged. Let's get this right. 12 years old, you're hanging out. 13, you started dating. 15, you're engaged to this boy.
Yeah.
You broke it off.
Close to
you broke
16.
it. You broke it. You broke it off when you're making your numbers worse. So you were closer to 16 when you got engaged. When did you break off the relationship with him?
2 days before I married Travis.
No, actually about 9 months before I married Travis.
That's where I'm getting at. So you go dump this guy that you'd been with since you were 12, roughly.
Yeah, we split up.
And then you meet Travis.
We split up in November of 91. Travis and I got together in February of 92. Travis and I got married in November of 92.
Wow.
Very active.
Love it. First gunshot.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Very active.
Love it. First mullet.
Good Lord.
I didn't know you could get married when you were running from the cops, but apparently you can.
Well, you can become president.
Like a drive-through. It's like a drive-through.
Man, you lived a fast pace.
That is disgusting.
What?
I can't even. It's on YouTube. I can't even because I know what it means.
Okay,
I'm not
hold on.
stupid.
Hold on.
And yeah. That's disgusting.
Boom, 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 boom. It's almost 10 o'clock.
So, anyways, what's going on?
That one right there. You know what he's meaning by that.
So, what?
What's up with you, Brett?
That is a legit question. Just not
you know,
appropriate.
Same old same. Just,
That's not appropriate for that, but it
And
is
I
a
say
legit
none
question.
yet, and not to all of you.
That would be something that we would ask while drinking beer on the front porch.
Yeah,
yeah. That's for my close friends to. No,
That's right.
No,
that's for my friends.
So there you go.
Did not sound right. That's for my close friends to know.
Yes.
Yeah, not.
I don't want
right.
to ever be that close.
That's like finger painting.
Probably don't want to.
I do not.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. We got to wrap this puppy up.
Never want to be that close.
Yeah, me too.
Have a good
don't
day.
worry, you won't be.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, sir. See you
Bye,
later.
Brett.
Thanks, Brett. Oh my God. Like my adrenaline has spiked. I've laughed so hard. Now I'm coming down from the emotional roller coaster high, so you're like, oh my God, I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah, I have trouble when I vomit in my own mouth. So
Yeah, Jacob,
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Inappropriate.
sexy girlfriend.
So yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Anything else going on?
No.
No.
I got my-
What are you doing today?
I'm getting in touch with
Himself.
Wow.
So
Everybody
pretty
give
good.
us this second. Let me play these commercials real quick and we'll be right back. We're going to see what Mike has to lined up for the day.
What would Mikey do?
So that's why you did it. Because you had to urinate.
If you can't get the car to fix it.
Whoa, dog. Oh no. I don't know. I have my headphones on. Go ahead. Say something. La, 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 la. No. Doesn't sound like it. La, 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 la. La 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 la.
What?
La 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 la.
Oh, it's not the same guy though. Just making different pages. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I never noticed this guy before. You'll have to tell me these things. Oh my God, dude. Like, I can feel my body doing this. Yeah. Sugar level and everything. Yeah. God, watch those things, bro.
You call what I'm saying, bro. Oh, you in need of a reliable driver. I drive for Uber.
Somebody tried to video call us. Oh, that's good. How did my phone just go to that? How weird is that?
How weird are you?
Dude, that dude has made like 6 new pages.
Yeah. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea, fly like an eagle. Let your spirits
So
carry
anyways,
me.
we're gonna play that again when we come back because that's just really a good song.
I do, man.
So, anyways, what's happening? What's happening?
I'm gonna be talking with the folks over at Black Ink today.
You are? You're actually gonna see him?
Yep.
I don't mean it to sound negative. I was just curious.
No, you like picking on me. It's okay.
No, I really don't. If you would just do what the hell you say you're gonna do, then I don't have to.
I was sick yesterday.
I mean, that is so
And
not
I'm sure
an
you're
excuse.
sick today.
Freaking had the
Told you explosive diarrhea.
yeah.
Mike,
What?
Steph.
I didn't say nothing.
I didn't mean to say Mike. I meant to say Steph.
See, whenever you're going to
I'm
be mean, the
jinxing
first
it.
thing that
Good
comes out of your
Lord.
mouth is my name.
Well, normally you're the guy that's way too far.
Dun dun dun.
No, I'm just saying I'm jinxing both of you for it.
Well,
Or to
stop
have it.
Just stop it.
Just
Don't
saying.
jinx me. I know what you're trying
Can
to do.
somebody actually talk about something?
And Joy
And
Turner, one of the models, I'm gonna be talking to her later on.
And
We're working
then-
on something that hopefully we'll be able to release soon. I just died.
Release the Krakens.
Release the
So
Kraken.
today I had my whole day set around. Stephanie, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What the hell was that look?
Oh my God!
He said release the Kraken.
You want to see something
I
weird?
said that.
Look what's
Or
on the
he
mug.
said release
What does it say?
I
something.
just
What does
thumbed
it say?
Release the Kraken.
Ooh, how crazy is that?
I just flipped. Oh
Have y'all
So-
ever had that Kraken whiskey?
no,
No,
they good.
but you've been cracking them all since you were like 12, apparently. So
Whatever.
today I had planned for DirecTV, so now I have a day of nothing. So you know what I think I may do? I think I'm going to open this weather app. Oh my God, Mike, you said it's going to be 95 today, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus, Louises.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
It's going to be 95. It's 82 right
I
now.
know. They said by midday, man.
So I may,
Come on, rain.
does it show rain today?
They,
No answer, anybody.
I was
No, I don't
trying
think-
and you interrupted.
Yeah.
They said possible.
The heat causes those quick storms. to come
Right.
up.
But they
Yeah,
say
you
when
know-
it does what? Anything over 95? Or I mean,
Yeah.
over 85 is
It
when you
could-
have to worry about it.
Yep, it could happen at
Yeah,
any time.
and then the
I'm
afternoon
going to go ride my
showers.
motorcycle just
Uh-huh.
because I haven't been able to. I really wanted to ride this last weekend.
Let's be
God, I wanted to
realistic.
ride.
You know that riding around in that motorcycle because it pays tribute to law enforcement. You're going out looking for a fight.
No, I'm not. You're a D nugget sometimes.
You
that, right?
know. We all know you're just going out to pick a fight.
Why? Why?
Yeah, breaking news. Biker and car involved in shootout on 138 this afternoon.
Speaking of, Alex gave me for my birthday
Herpes?
another magazine for my pistol, and I can't find the damn thing. How sucky is that?
That's why
Mike did it.
I put it somewhere so I know where it is, and apparently
can't
I hid it
remember.
from myself.
Yeah, I bet you check his little bag over there. Yeah, and it's right there.
He doesn't carry a 9?
Yeah, dude.
I thought you shot a 40.
No.
Alex, I need to know what brand that was.
MP9.
I need to know what brand that was, and I need to check your bag, Mike.
You can cup it.
I didn't say I need to check your sack. I said your bag.
Okay.
Bag, not sack.
I thought you were getting sentimental with me.
Look, we got to get out of here,
I think it
guys.
would be a good
I love
idea
you
to-
guys. I appreciate all y'all. And I'm in a Kid Rock mood. So I've got 3 Kid Rock songs coming up.
I'm in a. I want to go eat.
You want to go get something to eat?
No, I got to go eat my son.
Oh my God! Why?
I have to feed my son.
Who cares about your son? You just said you want to go eat.
Yeah, so I'm not going to eat my son.
So you're going to
but
get your kid? He's where? Loganville?
No, he's over at my place.
Okay, so then where are you going to
I
eat?
don't know. Man, I got the Waffle House.
Jesus Christ! Could you hurry up? You're trying to sing the Waffle House blues song.
Man, I that was as fast as I can go, Scotty. I can't go any faster. Waffle House.
Why didn't you say I'm giving it all to Scott? Because you're talking about Scott. Sorry, it was funny.
So apparently they're coming out with a new Penny or a new Stephen King's It movie.
Okay.
You know, the clown movie.
Yeah.
Pennywise.
Yes,
Anyone?
Steph. Yeah.
Anyone?
So, yeah, I'm going to go for a quick ride on the motorcycle. And I guess now I'm not going to meet
That's
Mike
what
for
she
lunch.
said.
Yeah, looking for a fight.
No, I'm not. You're a dick. Why would you think I'm looking for that?
You the cola.
I don't know. Why are you doing it?
How am I doing it?
You know what's going on, and you talked about it this morning. Now you're going to go ahead and do it.
I'm not going to do that. I just want to ride my motorcycle.
You're looking for some.
Well, I guess I'll take my van because it is going to be hot as you know what.
And
hot as Hades.
And nobody's going to say, hey, because you know they are to that bike. It's not a good time.
That's
right now.
true. That's true.
Not a good time, right?
Keep the road. Keep the rubber to the road. All right, look, we're going to get out of here. I'm dedicating this next song to me.
Dun, dun, dun.
For all my haters.
And taters.
For all my haters that I know's listening, even though you say you despise me. This next song is from me, to me, about me. We all ready to get out of here?
Yeah, piss on you.
All right, man. We'll see you on the flip side. Y'all be good.
Bye, y'all.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Say bye.
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 Bye on
Bye.
video.
Bye on video.
I'm going to say bye on video first.
Bye.
Bye on video. You know what they say in China?